Oh boy.
No.
Will you resort to me and the notes, or does someone else want to brave the
I went
recap?
last time.
You did. Corin, do you know what happened last time on Dragon Ball Z?
Fuck no.
Can't
Corin
believe
doesn't
this.
ever pay attention. She literally said last time that she never wants to do it again.
Wow.
What?
Last time we did recap, you said you never wanted to do it ever.
Wait, why do we have two levels in custom class? What?
Yeah, I don't like taking notes. I like sitting. If I want to take notes, I'd sit down and listen to the VOD again.
Wow.
I mean, that's fine, but like, recap for inspiration.
I will do the recap.
I know, I'll do the recap. I'm sorry, a sketch. I got challenged, so I would do it. So last time we left the Solus, okay? So we were vibing, and then we stopped at some temple of the sun god, and then there was an old dude there, right? Yeah. And then the old dude was like, hey, we need some help, so let's go to a nearby town to help because there's some wacky stuff happening. You can tell I did not take notes because I don't really remember the details of what happened aside from memory.
All right, here. How about this?
Yeah.
I'll give you a quiz, and if you answer correctly, for most of them, I'll give you the inspiration. How about that?
Okay.
All right. So you already got the first question that I would ask you, which is what was the temple that you guys found? What did you guys come across in the cornfields?
A scary scarecrow that was watching us, and it had fear juice, and it injected me with fear juice.
Indeed. When you got to the other side of the cornfield, what did you find?
A town.
With?
I just remember it was a town. We went to a bar.
Couple people
Yeah,
talking about.
Yeah, so there were people there, and then we learned a bit more, and it turns out that there's some weird stuff happening, right? And then there's like this spooky like thing being alive or something. So traces magic, so we decide to investigate it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just remember going to a bar.
What was the curse put on the town?
The specifics of that remains to be seen. I think things are alive and attacking people.
Yep, there you go. You got it.
Congratulations.
Then there was a party split. What happened? What happened with Neri and Montimore?
Yeah, they went back to grab the horses, but then while there, they met with the shadowy figure. Ooh, spooky, scary, and they had a little chat with it. The specifics of their chat, I can't fully remember. What I do remember is the scary skeleton shadow, except minus skeleton, left some sort of weird anklet behind, and they were doing everything they could not to touch it. And then, meanwhile, me and Auri went to an abandoned bar, not abandoned board, excuse me. Yeah, and then we found some wacky stuff, including this ring that gives you 1,000 lives, technically.
1,000 lives?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, and then I remember we were playing darts, I think. I couldn't fully remember. I don't know why I had that in my memory. And then we were messing with that.
You did do that. You threw a blunt object at a dartboard, and it actually succeeded in going in.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember what you threw?
Yeah, my coin. It was funny.
There you go. You got it.
He threw Ari's coin, actually.
Yeah. And then while we were waiting for the others to come back, I went outside and dug a hole. I don't remember why I dug the hole, I'm going to be honest with you. But it was a really deep hole to the point where I literally could fully stand inside of it. It was kind of nice. It was pretty cool as well. And then when they came back, we just chatted about some of the stuff we learned. And I was messing around with the magic items. And then suddenly, you know what? I decided to mess around with that anklet they found by forcing it onto people. So I forced it onto Neri, and everyone got mad at me, rightfully. And then I felt bad, so I went to apologize. And I said, I'm sorry, woo-woo. And I came back, and then it was all good. And then Ari and Neri had a date at the pond, and yeah, that's where we came back.
Congratulations.
See, you had it. You said you didn't know, but you knew all along.
Yeah.
I genuinely hope we're not recording because I'm about to scream.
No,
What?
we're recording.
No, not you. This new sheet. This new
Oh.
sheet is
Well,
Don't
right.
look at it. It can't
such
hurt you.
garbage.
get
Lauren,
back to it later.
inspiration for the session.
Yay. See, I told you I remember it. It's just really fragmented memories, and I remember like the weirdest stuff, like the dark.
No, you did it. You did a good job.
Yeah.
You had it. All right. Very good. All right. So, I suppose, let's return back to our scene at the bar, where we return to a Montimore and a, God, what is your name? Ellia. Who are you people? I haven't seen you guys in so long.
Yeah.
All right. So we turn to Ellia and Montimore, who are sitting at the bar, and slowly and closing in is an Auri and a Neri, who have had a conversation, idling out recently at the river to try and calm down. And the four of you eventually, after a bit of time, reconvene to a sun now starting to set. Not officially, but it's probably about. How long did you say you guys were probably out of the river?
I know it took like 30 minutes for Ari to find me. It's maybe like an hour-ish total, including travel time.
Oh, well, that's actually not too bad.
Yeah.
So in that case, it's probably only like 4 o'clock. Hell, it might even just be 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll say that. We'll say it's like 3 o'clock, mid-afternoon. But despite all this, it is still eerily foggy. The lands that you are in is heavily dark. Like an unnatural shadow seems to cloud the place, so it always has this look of evening, despite the fact that you can see the sun trying its best to peek through the clouds. And now you guys are reunited with the heavy feelings in your hearts officially, hopefully, a bit more relaxed. But that's not for me to say. You walk into the bar to return and see this shattered, disheveled scene. Montimore and Ellia, what are you two up to? What do they see when they return?
Don't talk to me.
I forgot. I know. I just randomly remembered this last session. I had Ellia take a nap because she planned on pulling all nighter, so she's like conked out on like the bar counter, just like taking a nap.
What?
Like Ellia, yeah, kombucha is on her face.
What is our resident pal doing at this hour?
My armor's off. I'm wiping it down with a dry cloth.
So you're naked?
I have clothes underneath.
Yeah.
So you're naked?
I thought the lore was that you couldn't take the armor off.
No.
And that was why a part reason as to why you were so stinky.
I can take the armor off. I got it washed back at Solus.
Huh.
And it's stinky because the fish bread is baked into your skin now.
True.
Gosh. No, yeah, he's butt ass naked and he's wiping down his armor.
Should we give them a minute? Wait.
What's going on?
Ellia is currently comatose on the table, and
Nice of you to join us.
yeah. Is she all right, or?
She's just tired.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Unfortunately.
I'm not tired. I'm just reserving energy for later today because I don't want to sleep tonight.
Why?
Because we're gonna stay up all night to figure out what's going on, right? All these events happen at night, so I need to save up energy so I don't feel so sleepy in the morning.
Do they only happen at night? Recap me. I don't think I see that in my notes. This is out of character sketch talking.
I don't remember that part.
I don't remember
saying that.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like it only happens at night.
You're insane.
I think I probably said something where it's like it's more dangerous to go out at night, but that's
Yeah.
like kind of
that's kind of like a
Dangerous to go
universal
alone.
truth.
Take this.
All right, in that case, what I'll say is it's probably going to be more dangerous at night, so it's a lot more likely we're going to see at night. So I want to stay awake all night. So I'm just getting some rest before then.
Well, we should probably still investigate now.
Okay. I'll sleep some more later.
Well, that was a quick change of pace, I
Happily
guess.
pops up. I could sleep. I could sleep whenever I want. I fall asleep on command.
It's about at this
Sounds
point.
very useful.
It's about at this point that you guys, while you guys are collecting your senses and getting reconvened, that you hear the sound of horse trots passing by. Of course, there are the horses that you parked just right outside, but you can see them from the doorway that they're still parting out. And when you look outside the window, you can see that the priests from earlier have started to gather their own horse and carriages and are starting to leave town.
Yeah, we should probably talk to them before they head out. See if they know if they gathered anything else in the meantime.
You should talk to them while I rest a bit more, and then I'll go help out.
All right. And you're not gonna cause any trouble while our backs are turned?
You could have someone stay here. I'm just gonna take a nap.
What do you guys think?
I'll follow your lead.
I'm really not. Am I the leader here? Is that what we're doing?
Sounds like it.
Ari just looks at Harry.
Neri sweats a bit. I mean, we all share leadership for the most part. Anyways, let's go outside. Ellia, you stay here. If you're not here when we get back, I will be very concerned and have a long talk with you. Okay?
Kombucha seems to believe that he should be leader.
Kombucha cannot.
No one asked you, Predator.
Do paladins no longer have divine health?
What?
Interesting. Looks like paladins no longer have divine health. I'm no longer immune to disease.
Wow.
Oh.
You can now get
I might have to check the book. Did you ever share it?
Yeah, put the PDF in there.
Oh wait, I pinned it, right.
Nice.
That's right. You guys are going to catch diseases.
Oh no.
Oh no.
In my disease-ridden world.
Yes, of course. I mean,
I'm
there
only asking you to take the lead because I'm distracted right now.
Okay, yeah, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. All right, let's. I will board my horse and join the other horses then with the gang. Also
Kombucha will actually come along with you guys, so that way Ellia can watch and learn while also napping. So she's just gonna share the senses.
As long as you're within 100 feet, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully you don't go too that far.
All right, so let me get this right. You guys are just hopping on horses and planning on following the priests?
No, I'm just want to walk up to them and talk a bit before they head out. I'm bringing Missile with me for speed later.
Emotional support.
This is my emotional support horse. She's very important.
Well, you don't need to go super far. They're not exactly rushing off. The horses are just in a trot. You see a carriage hand passing by as you begin to step out. He's on a fancy carriage, sort of, where behind him is a God, I don't want to say casket. It's just a carriage. Like what is it called? A den? Is that what it's called? One of the inner carriage.
Inside of carriage, yeah. I know what you're talking about. I also forget the name. Oops.
Yeah. The cabin. That's what it's called.
The cabin.
In the cabin of the carriage, you see the priest conversing with a couple of the villagers. They seem to be deep in conversation, but as one of the priests notices you guys, he'll knock on the carriage in front, and the carriage will draw the horses to a stop. The cabin door will open, and the priest will step forward and say, "There will be nobody else here to protect you. If you are serious on this investigation, then feel free to stay around, but it's gonna get dangerous."
Yeah, if that's to be expected, I figure. Are you heading out for good or just for the night?
No, it's too early to retire. We were planning on heading to these two's local village to see if we could find more traces about the one that was excommunicated.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. We could keep looking around here and I can keep you reporting any urgent going-ons here with my sending spell if need be.
Sure, that sounds like a
Yeah.
good idea.
Yeah, have you
You'll
found
probably.
Oh, go on.
I was just going to say that if there's. I suspect that there's probably more here than meets the eye. If this is the origin place of the curse, then there's probably something nearby that's worth noting.
Yeah, I was actually gonna talk to you a little bit about that actually. But first, like, have we gotten any new information since we last talked by any chance? Or
Unfortunately, no. We've tried scouring the parts using both magic and just human sense to try and find anything. But the best we found is that this place is just far too gone.
I see. Well, while my one of my companions here and I were on our way back to your temple to recollect our horses, we had a very concerning encounter, and I'm gonna hold out the anklet. There was a strange entity that I don't know if it was a god or was like a god's priest or something, but some sort of god of darkness or shadows that seemed keenly interested in the curse here. If some being like that wants to investigate something like this, then there's definitely more that's going on than meets the eye.
Where did he go? Where's the name of it? Oh shit. I've lost the name of the god. Hold on.
Yeah. You never told us, so it's not in my notes.
Aha! Ha ha ha!
Ha ha ha.
How awesome. Oh, well, you know what? That makes sense.
Yeah, we know their pronouns are they, them, though.
They are a they, them god. That is true.
My sheet literally just broke.
Oh no.
I think you should just stop dealing with that. Yeah.
So he's going to grab the gem stone that is on this anklet and push it towards him so he can get a better view.
Yeah.
And as he seems to analyze it, he will grow a little concerned expression on his face and gesture to the others to look. The other two priests will sit up and take a look. Their faces equally turning just as concerned. And the priest in front will say, "And he just gave you this?"
He just dropped it and left. I figured it'd be too dangerous to just leave it there for a passerby to pick up that had no idea what it was, so we're hanging on to it for now.
Oh dear. And what did you say he said?
A couple things, like, said we seemed overconfident, even though I wouldn't describe myself as a very confident person at heart. It just seemed like very interested, like somehow in this type of curse was like he was a connoisseur of this kind of thing. They were like, I don't know. It's all incredibly ominous. The clouds got dark. But they didn't actively harm us or anything, they just seemed content to observe and study, for now at least.
Well, what you hold is a mark of Umbra. Umbra is the god of shadows, and often sticks their nose in secrets and dark dabblings. If they gave you this, then I'm worried that things here might be more complex than I could ever imagine.
Yep. I figured the same sort of thing, but it's nice to have a name to put to them at least.
But to think they would reveal themselves so recklessly to somebody.
Yeah, like, I thought if that was Umbra themselves, I thought gods don't do the whole appearing as avatars thing much these days anymore.
I mean, it's not unheard of.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly people just explain it away as it's unlikely or just some false miracle, but
Mm-hmm.
I have no reason to doubt you when you present evidence as this.
Yeah, I'm just confused as to why a god of shadows would be invested in a curse that animates objects.
I would think less of the kin towards animation
Mhm.
and think more as for the reason as to why the curse exists in the first place.
I see. Yeah, the culprit was trying to like find out some secrets about some kind of artifact, so I guess that lines up.
That is my suspicion as well.
Mhm.
Dear, this is not good.
Mhm.
Maybe it's blessing and I just can't see it.
Yep. I stopped trying to understand what's going on in their brains a long time ago.
I would keep this to yourselves for right now.
Mhm.
I don't think people need to hear that this kind of being is meddling in mortal affairs.
Yeah, I figured though. You're cleric as well, so I figured you should know at least.
I appreciate you bringing this to light.
Mhm. All right. Well, I guess
Now then, we've wasted enough daylight. Our culprit may have gotten away from the time that we have wasted, so we must make haste.
All right. In that case, have a good time, and let's keep in touch. Do you have an idea when you'll be back so we could reconvene and share our knowledge?
We will return to our temple in the evening.
Okie dokie.
And I suppose if you are staying for a while, you could stay in our temple.
Yeah, I suppose that'd be all right. I know there were some talks of trying to investigate what goes on here at night, but I'm not too sure that'd be a smart idea.
Definitely not. From the kinds of things that we've heard, it would bring greater warriors of war down. But then again, these are the words of common folk.
Mm-hmm.
He'll turn to the other two commoners behind him and say, "No offense." They look offended.
Wow. So offensive. But yeah, I won't keep you any longer. Be safe on your travels, and we'll let you know what's going on here later.
The cleric will knock on the wall behind him, and the cart will start to move. And as it does, he'll close the door and take his seat again. And the carriage begins to tote off.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was productive, I guess, and very concerning.
And as the carriage totes off, Aurora will appear walking in from behind one of the buildings and say, "Hey guys,
Howdy.
So funny story.
Oh boy.
The little guy's gone.
Oh boy, what happened?
He's gone.
Did he run off?
I don't know. I just he was behind me one minute. He was talking about his wife. And then he started talking to his orb. And after a while, he started speaking gibberish, and I turned around and he's gone.
That's concerning. Did the orb like teleport him or something? Did he turn invisible and head off? I know he had cold feet since we found out his crime the other day, but that's a
Man,
bit
I
much.
don't know. I didn't know I was supposed to keep an eye on him.
Yeah, I was not aware that was a possibility either. Sheesh. I guess we'll keep our eyes peeled for now. If he needs space or something, we should at least respect that.
I mean, I guess so. I mean, surely
Yeah.
he'll just turn back up, though, right?
Surely.
Surely.
Looks at the
Surely.
camera.
Really simple.
Obviously.
Woman.
Alright. Anyways, what now?
Well, I have a little bit of I have something that I found,
Go on.
and she'll pull a rusted looking coin from her pocket
Mm.
and show it off.
Gotta give it a peek.
Yes, you can. Make me a history check on this coin.
Let's go history. And we guidance. We guidance. That sure is a coin.
This is a coin, perhaps maybe even a currency of some kind.
Yo. Does anyone else wish to roll the history?
I'll
What
give
are we
it a
looking at?
shot.
I'll
It
roll.
plucks coin and stares at it.
I'll roll for
intently.
fun as well, even though I'm not there. Mostly you see if Ellia knows, but can't say anything about it.
Yeah, you're watching through kombucha, so I guess that's reason enough to be able to
Yeah.
make a roll.
Can't roll on my old sheet, huh? That's really cool.
Oh no! What happened
It's
to your
fancy?
what happened to your main sheet
What do you mean, my main sheet?
against all odds 2014?
Huh? Like
What?
the new one?
The
No,
old
the
one.
old one.
Yeah, I'm on the old one. I can't roll.
Why?
It says we cannot process this chat action because it involves characters with different types of character sheets.
Let me see if I can roll from Old Monty.
Yeah, I'm prepared rolling from old Neri. Just
Yeah,
fine.
I can roll from Old Monty. You just have a skill issue.
Okay, I need a minute.
You might have to roll manually. Oh.
Oof.
Oh
God
boy.
damn, they're dead.
Sorry, I didn't mean it.
All right. Everyone except for Ellia, who isn't even looking at the coin. Ellia, if you were looking at this coin, you would get this
No, I was.
information.
I'm
You are?
with
I thought you said
kombucha, remember?
you weren't feeling it.
No, I'm with kombucha, remember?
I thought you said
I'm
you weren't
looking-
even there.
I'm not there, but I said I sent kombucha.
Well, does Kombucha look at the coin?
Yeah, of course. He's curious.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say even with a 28 from dog vision, you can tell. Well, everyone is like, "Wow, this is a cool coin. Maybe it has something to do with the mystery." You could tell that this coin is not of importance.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
It is an old, outdated coin, and considering it's covered in like a black ichor, you could probably tell that she just fished it out of the well and sent it down.
Gross.
Nice. Now, like some old currency or something from these parts, I don't recognize it.
It definitely is an old currency from elsewhere. That is a
Yeah.
confirmed thing, but it has nothing to do with this
Wow.
investigation.
Oh, I don't know that. I rolled a 7.
True. I'm just saying that for Ellia's sake.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Wow. Good teamwork.
I'll just make fun of you guys when you return.
Well, now that we have this, maybe it'll unlock some sort of secret later,
True.
and she'll pocket it.
Yeah. All right. So I guess where should we start looking around first for clues?
I guess let me make a little town map for you guys so you guys can like get an idea as to where you are. I think that sounds cute.
Wow.
Impossible. I don't
Oh my
believe you.
gosh. Yes, queen. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna need to extend this out a little bit. I need, let's see,
Is my cure wounds different?
like 40 of these. There we go.
Yeah, Cure Wounds got buffed in 2024.
Yeah, I got buffed. That
Oh,
was
yeah.
insane.
Now it's a 2d8 instead of my 1d8 plus 3.
Healing Word also got buffed for some godforsaken reason.
It really didn't need to, but I just did.
What got buffed?
Healing Word.
Feeling
Oh yeah, Healing Orb was already really good. Alright. So this here is the cornfield. Let's say, could somebody draw green lines in there for me to represent the corn?
Where do
Wee.
you want it?
Just in that brown box.
At the bottom? Alright.
Yeah. Because I'm gonna draw pathways. I need a large. There we go. So this is the pathway to
Teamwork.
here,
Teamwork.
yeah,
and it goes
teamwork.
I gotta scroll my
Teamwork.
screen.
here.
Wonder Pets, we're on
We're
our
on
way.
our way to
To
help and
save the
save the
baby
and
save
save
the day.
the day. We're not too big and we're not too tough. When we work together,
we
we'll
got the right
have the
stuff.
right stuff.
Go,
Go
Wonder Pets.
Wonder Pets,
Yay.
yay!
We did it.
All right.
We
so
made
We
corn.
made corn.
I love corn.
At the
Now we
center
have
of
to draw
town,
the
there is a
scarecrow.
well.
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 There's no whales here.
I like whales.
I like whales.
Whales are pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie.
Hmm.
I want to be a narwhal.
So narwhale swimming in the ocean.
Actually, it's narwhal.
Well. What are the shrimplifications of this?
Your soul.
Yes. Yeah, I'm more of a fan of space whales personally.
True, I love space whales.
I added the scarecrow. That was important.
Very important.
It is important, actually. It is a very nice.
Yeah, they
added
have
detail.
fear juice in them. So which one's the one I'm taking a nap in right now?
The bar.
Which one's a bar?
What color is
Take a guess.
fear, would you say?
Fear. I want to say like
Purple.
either Disney villain green or Disney villain purple.
If Amori has taught me anything, fear is black and white.
Oh.
True.
What color is Scarecrow from Batman's Fear?
Your mother.
That's crazy.
All right, so this is the
I'll do
bar.
purple
Oh my god,
pants
that's
on
tiny ass text. Hold on. Ramp that shit up. There we go. Bar.
Bar.
All right, this over here is a stable. This over here is a church. This over here is abandoned house.
Why do you have an accent?
I'm Southern, you piece of shit.
That's
Yo,
crazy.
that's an abundant house? Holy shit.
Abandoned. This is empty cottage. Creepy store.
Yo, the creepy store? What do they sell there?
Yeah.
Creepy.
Okay.
Trans
Hold on.
Undertale.
That's crazy. Okay, I need to tell this story real quick. Now that you have a southern accent. So earlier this week, I was in training for a competition I'm participating, and one of the questions I was asked was, "Can I speak in the competition with a southern accent?" And they were like, "I guess, as long as you don't, become a stereotype." And then I caught the dude that asked that question after the training was, and I asked, "What accent are you going to do?" And he was like, "I'm going to put on a southern accent." And I was like, because my family is from the South. And I was like, "You are?" Yeah. And he was like, "Yeah, they're from the South, America."
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought that was funny.
Someone give me
It was
another synonym
lucky.
for house.
Lodging.
Abode.
Someone give me another synonym for abandoned.
Decrepit.
Empty. Oh, you already have empty.
Is that how you spell decrepit? Is there no I at the end?
Deserted, forsaken.
Ooh.
Forsaken is good, actually. Holy
Forsaken
shit.
abode.
Yeah.
Forsaken Abode sounds like a boss battle place. Holy shit.
Yeah.
We know where the boss is, gang. Good job.
True.
All right.
Boss fight located.
Thank you for those who drew the corn. By the way, this direction south is the direction that the temple is in. If you guys want to add that for your own.
Yes.
And this way is the way that they went for the town, so you could probably assume that's where the town went. And then over here is just more corn.
Yeah.
Oh, there's an actual town.
There's a town up north. You can't see it past the tree line that's up here, but
Ah. I don't see the tree line.
do you want to draw a tree line then?
No.
I could draw a tree line for you.
No, it's okay. Oh,
No,
holy
I'm on
shit.
it.
That's a tree line right there.
That is a tree line.
Hold on, I got this. I got this.
Wait, I'll draw the tree line. Actually, I have an idea.
I don't like how you said that.
I think it's kind of silly, goofy. That's just a blob of green.
It's the tree line.
There's my tree line.
Tree line, let's go.
Yo.
Oh.
See
War.
it, guys. I'm such an artiste.
That's so crazy.
That's crazy.
I can't believe you're covering up my tree line.
Not the tree
Your
line.
tree line helped
literally-
me find the
yeah.
position for my own tree line.
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm gonna be real, guys. I don't know what this building is.
What building?
This building right here.
It's
Tell me
not-
what this building is, and we'll.
it's- what
It's
is
that.
it?
That's
Oh.
what that building is.
Isn't that the Forsaken building?
Is that?
Isn't that the? Is that the inn?
That's a ridiculously big outhouse.
It's a ridiculously big outhouse.
And bathhouse.
You know what? Yeah, we'll do that. It's the bathhouse.
Oh.
I guess people here takes gigantic shits. Like, what the hell?
No,
I
it's the
mean-
bathhouse. They also take baths. Why the fuck did I stretch out that E? What the shit? What the shit? What
E.
happened to the?
No.
God damn. I just want to get rid of the. Why is it highlighting everything? Stop.
You cannot
Why is
destroy
there-
it. It's immortal.
Why is the bathhouse in the middle of the road?
They're
No,
renovating.
I'm trying to get rid of the word outhouse, but it keeps highlighting everything.
They're renovating. That's kind of funny. What the hell?
There we go. They're done renovating.
Yeah.
Oh, they did it. Oh, right. Additional details. Since I have it here, you know what? This right here is a rose garden. Right here is a rose garden outside the church. Look at that rose garden.
Yo, those are the greenest roses I've ever seen.
And then right here is a cemetery.
So true. Yo, that's a largest tomb I've ever seen. Well, tombstones.
It's a cemetery. It's not a tomb. It's an entirety of a cemetery.
Are you sure they just don't throw everyone's bodies there?
They might. You don't know. You can't confirm it.
What's that black speck on the bathhouse?
You don't want to know.
Yeah.
I wanna.
The world's tiniest outhouse. All right, everyone.
So
As you
what's-
can see here, this
yeah.
is your map.
Good map, good map.
And no one lives here anymore?
No one lives here. All the houses are decrepit, falling apart, old, just not good, not fun.
Alright, so where do we want to go first, Skank?
I don't know.
I will.
I'm eyeing that abandoned house, but then
Oh,
what
God,
Holy
the
shit.
fuck?
Holy shit! What?
Why did I just see a blast of fire?
Why did I just see a blast of
I
fire?
cast
What?
fireball.
No! Hold on,
I'm
let-
eyeing that abandoned house, but there's also that empty cottage. That decrepit lodge looks interesting too.
Who's
what about
lighting
the
the map
scary
on
red
fire?
orb?
It's a shame there's no
Yeah.
forsaken abodes.
Okay, who's orbital striking the town? Jesus Christ!
I want to do that. Ooh, a
I'm
fat-
having the time of my life, guys.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
Yay.
That's so good.
I think we're
There's a
having a little
beam.
too much fun right now.
Beam.
All right. Let's put tokens on the map so that everybody knows who and where they are.
No.
Yay!
All
Two
right,
of
Oh,
them.
I
fine.
accidentally
Okay.
created a copy of Ellia because I was dragging. There we go. Okay, we had a bit too much fun. Ellia's currently at the
I don't know what
bar.
you're talking about. This was important. Oh no, look out, Monty, water!
No.
Montimore.
Ah! Okay. Oh, I can't select my token.
Oh, then let me delete it and you put it down, because that happens sometimes.
Why am I off center? There you go.
Alright, are we tokened up? We are tokened up.
I am tokened up.
Excellent. Alright. Ellia, can you get up? We're gonna start investigating.
All right.
Do you have any
By the way,
preference?
you know that
Oh, go on.
coin you got earlier? Yeah, it's kind of useless. It's just like some old trinket.
Okay, how do you know that?
Because I was watching through kombucha.
That doesn't answer my question.
What's your question?
How do you
Huh?
know that it's useless?
What's your? Oh, I saw it in the history books. They kind of stopped producing it a bit ago, so I assumed it's useless.
Hello, little pet. What is your name? Fireball? Interesting name.
Don't you know that? Holy shit!
Hello?
All right, sorry about that. You guys were cutting out, so I genuinely couldn't understand what you guys were saying. I'm back
Oh,
now.
ouch. Are we good now?
Yeah, I just refreshed my internet.
Yeah, when in doubt, turn it on and off again.
Yeah.
Anywho's
God.
little Ellie, do you have any preference for where we should go first, or should I just pick a place?
Ellia is gonna go spin around in a circle and throw a dagger, I guess. Let's
Don't
see.
hit
1,
someone.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Roll a
5,
D8.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Do D11 on a 1, you hit someone.
Alright. I'm rolling the dice. My Roll20 is taking 3 years to load for some reason, so let me.
7.
Oh, there we go. 7. Yeah. So, the dagger lands in the creepy store. That one.
Why is that 7? How are you counting?
I have no idea.
Magic.
I'm counting in a weird way.
You have a
I'm
very
counting
Where's
good
my makeup?
clockwise. Yeah. What's up? Oh,
Yes.
I'm just trying. And let's
Ignores
go.
the pools of
What
blood
is in the
spawning in the
creepy
garden
store?
by the church.
Don't worry about it.
True.
Don't worry about it.
I'm sure it's nothing.
It's nothing.
All right, so the creepy store. All right, so walking up to the creepy store from across the bar, you guys see a shop that has its door already creaked open. You could already see on the inside tons of cobwebs and dark shapes that dart the walls from all sorts of different things that have long since been abandoned here in the town. The shop itself seems to be falling apart, with its wood seeming to grow old, despite how new it seems that this place was built. And the history of this town has been seemingly been accelerated here, where on the inside of the shop everything appears to be years older than it really should be.
Time for my favorite spell of detect magic.
Whoa. And I think I will, if it is dark in there, do some good old dancy lights to light stuff up.
Yep.
All right, if you're using detect magic, you do.
Wow.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's very crazy. Is there anything specifically?
In the shop, you're gonna have to make me an Arcana check.
That's fine. I love Arcana.
We love Arcana.
27.
I do love Arcana.
You don't need guidance.
With a 27, you can tell here in the shop that none of the magic that seems to be permeating with the curse seems to be here, but something else seems to have taken root here, possibly as a result of the curse. And as you're stepping into the building, you're taking a look around. You see old coats that have been left on coat hangers, belts, pants, all dropped onto the floor and forgotten about. Plenty of hats, watches, tools, all sorts of things scattered about, as though people have come in and tried to take from this place, but ultimately never decided to take anything. As you notice that the shop is actually surprisingly fully stocked. And as you're walking in, you can't help but feel a breeze enter through the room, and you get the feeling that perhaps maybe you are not alone here.
Hmm.
That feels strange.
What's up?
Looks around. We're not alone here.
Monsters.
Yeah, let's be careful. Do you think there's
I
anything?
don't
Oh, go on.
know. I don't know. There's magic all around here, but it just seems like we're not alone.
I see. Do you think there's anything in here worth investigating? Whatever this presence is, it doesn't appear hostile yet.
I don't want to give up quite yet. That might be something worth looking around.
Yeah,
at.
let's just stick close for now. Don't split up.
Yeah.
I would like
I'm
to
gonna
do.
go look at. Yeah, you go.
Montimore will start investigating some of the clothes on the shelves.
Sure. Looking for anything in particular, or just like what all the shop
Anything
seems to be?
out of place, whatever. Looking over what it has and seeing if anything looks out of place.
One
Sure.
of these things is not like the others.
I feel like that's worth an investigation check. Yeah, there you go.
16 is solid.
All right.
Would I be able to give Montimore some guidance as well?
I'm gonna say no.
Oh,
I don't like you ripping the guidance on everything you can. I
fair
apologize.
enough.
I don't need your guidance.
I'm gonna say with a 16 though. I mean that already passes, to be honest. With a 16, you're kind of guiding around the shop, taking a look around, and you're finding yourself moving around and seeing that most of the things here, while have collected dust, some of them have seemed to have been moved recently, almost as if somebody had tried to take them and ultimately realized they didn't want them.
Question: as this store deals in all sorts of clothes, are there any mannequins?
Yes, there are some mannequins actually. At the entrance, there are a couple at the front. One that still remains standing, and 3 that have fallen over. One leaning against the wall, 2 against the floor. And as you're walking around, you actually notice a couple of mannequins in a back quarter, where there are also some more boxes of clothes, a sewing machine, all sorts of different things to prepare boxes or prepare clothes.
Hmm.
Hand grips on handle of flail. Glares at mannequin.
What do you think they're gonna?
Well, they resemble the scarecrows in the sense that they're sort of golem-esque.
True. They are kind of spooky.
Plus, why would you need that many
And-
mannequins in a clothing store?
For the
And I
quote.
felt magic coming out of them, right? Just real quick.
Not the mannequins.
Okay. I don't think it's gonna be too interesting.
Yeah. Hey, should we head deeper in then?
I think so.
Yeah, it's definitely a
go.
bit suspicious that no one's taken anything from here, but I assume that's probably because of the objects coming to life curse thing, so let's leave everything where it is.
Better safe than sorry.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys go to leave, you ultimately decide that this shop, not really anything crazy. Nothing of note. Weird things every now and then, but nothing ultimately of note. So as you guys begin to walk out the door, the handle is locked.
Goody.
Mm. I know there's spells that let you unlock stuff like that, but I don't have that, so I can't really do anything.
This is a pretty rickety door, so
That's true. Do you think they will care if we break it down?
probably.
Something might.
A clothes rack nearby falls over.
Ghosts.
Oh.
It's ghosts.
The shirts on it begin to fall off slowly from the top, since the bar is now on the floor, slowly creating a pile of different colors that stack up on the ground.
I am taking out my sword.
I'm gonna
Montimore grabs the
go look
mannequin
at it
by
as
the
well.
neck. Is this your doing?
Buddy,
The
chill.
mannequin's head begins to turn slowly, but not like super fast. Like it turns like really slow.
To face me?
No, it just does like it was automatically
just, like,
facing you, and then
creepy?
it just like
Oh.
slowly turns around.
I punch it in the
It does
face.
like a 360.
Good punch.
That's
Montimore
crazy.
fucking rams his fist through it.
It's okay, buddy. The scarecrows can't hurt you here.
How much health does a mannequin have?
Not a lot, I imagine.
Does an 18 hit?
Hmm.
I imagine an 18 would indeed hit a mannequin.
How do I...
True.
The damage doesn't work. How do I...
It's just your strength.
Yes, it's just 1 plus strength for unarmed.
Oh, okay.
I want to say
So-
it probably has like 5 health.
5. Well, I do 5 damage.
Well, then great. So you punch this thing, and its stuffing in its plastic body just immediately disrupts and turns into pieces.
Hmm.
And you hear a voice that goes, "What the heck? Who's using that?"
Hello? You want to elaborate on what you're using this for?
Obviously to scare local passerbys.
You do not fear me. You do not scare me.
That's-
You're right,
shadow
I'm not
creature.
scared
That
of
wasn't
you.
scary.
Well,
You're not exactly scary people, even with those big metal sticks on your sides.
What metal sticks?
the swords.
This metal stick, and then Neri, you feel your sword start to begin to be pulled from you.
I am gonna try and put it back in its sheath.
Strength check, please.
Yippee! Just raw strength, no athletics or anything.
Yeah, we'll do contesting athletics. It's not gonna be super hard, not unless you fuck
Yeah.
this up super badly.
I do not have good strength. My muscles are gone.
Holy shit! They actually rolled really well.
Wow. Yep. I think it's getting yoinked.
Wow.
So yeah, the sword gets ripped from your hands in the moment of surprise, and the sword begins to just float around, almost like someone is practicing swinging it, but not at you. They seem to be going around the shop swinging it around.
Yeah.
See, these
Dude, that
big
looks
metal
like
sticks,
fun.
they aren't very scary. What are you gonna do with these? You can't even, like, these are too heavy to be swinging.
That's a finesse weapon.
Can I try it?
Please do
Oh.
not hand my sword around like candy.
Huh?
Bean, I do not know your intention, but I am a man of faith.
Actually,
And
wait.
therefore,
if
I am not afraid to smite down an evil spirit. State
Hey.
your intentions.
That doesn't.
That
Well,
doesn't look
actually, here's a
very
good
evil.
question. If I gave them the sword, would you be scared?
Not really, just concerned.
I would be horrified.
Horrified? Yes, I'll take it. And then
Oh.
the spirit is going to try and hand Ellia the sword.
Oh no.
Ooh. Takes it and tries to swing it around with my 8 strength.
It's
That's
finesse weapon.
tiring.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's a
Yeah, let's see how I do
rapier.
it. All right, let's see how well I do it. What's the okay? So
How many clothing racks do you take out?
Yeah. Do you have proficiency with martial weapons?
no.
Good. I think that's just raw dex roll then, if you were to mime an attack roll.
Okay.
Natural 1. Natural 1.
Yeah,
Aw.
Barely take out a single clothes rack.
Yeah. This is tiring. I'm not good at this. Here, you can have this back. Hands it back to Neri.
Do I get my sword back, or is it yoinked again?
You can have it back if you want.
Yay! Oh, yeah. Anyways, who and what are
are you
you,
doing in this
mysterious
store?
voice?
Oh, I'm just hanging around.
Go on.
Do you live here?
Can't leave, so yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, are you part of the curse or whatever on this place?
Probably.
Oh.
And at this point, you could
Yeah.
kind of, as you hear this voice going on, you can tell that their concentration on their invisibility is starting to end. As you see the figure of a teenage girl hidden behind a wispy blue, floating around casually as she seems to be wearing all sorts of different clothes that mismatch in all sorts of different ways. She's flying around casually right now, currently floating on her back, slowly back towards Montimore. Almost as if she has no cares in the world.
Yeah.
Could I try to roll to see if I know what creature she might be?
Sure, go ahead.
While you do that,
Would that be Arcana?
Would it be God if I
Religion, maybe?
guess.
If this is some kind of undead or curse thing.
I was thinking religion would also be good.
While I do that, Montimore's gonna point dramatically at the spirit, his hair flowing in the wind that doesn't exist, and shout, "Poltergeist, are you
I don't know what
evil
that
or
is.
simply bored?" Also, all written.
I'm gonna say with a 7 religion, you could probably tell that this is
Mm.
undead.
What about
Yeah.
what about
It
25?
is that
maybe?
type of ghost.
What about a 25 or
With
a
a
21?
21, you can tell that this is a ghost.
Yo.
So a ghost is a person who has not recently, but someone who was trapped in the ethereal and the material at the same time, able to cross between the two, and has died as
Mhm.
died and is trapped to some sort of in between to the ethereal and the material.
Yeah.
A spirit with unfinished business, or just a ghost who has nowhere to go.
I see.
Or a soul who has been purposely trapped here, baby.
Hmm.
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 And the spirit will kind of just like float upside down at Montimore and go, "Do I look evil to you?"
Evil comes in many faces.
And she kind of like grabs her
Dude.
Kind
face
of look normal.
and she stretches it out in a Beetlejuice fashion, where it like turns into like a scary, stretched blob version of her face. And she says, "Scary like this?"
I don't want to say Montimore is unfazed, but I feel like he would be.
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Just Montimore?
16.
Yeah, because you guys wouldn't see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say with a 16, you're
Uh.
probably fine. It's probably like a little freaky, but it's not like, "Ah!"
Just stares at her with a bored yet serious expression.
She lets go and her face returns back to normal. Man, you're no fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think I'm pretty fun though. So
I think
Na-
this is fun.
yeah, name's Neri, nice to meet you. Who are you?
That's a great question.
What's your name and life story?
You don't have a name?
I mean, I have a name, but I'm not gonna tell you my name. That's boring. Why would I tell you my name?
Hmm.
Oh, because I like knowing people's names.
Oh hey,
Well-
Neri might not be my real name. I could be very mysterious, you know?
Why don't you make it a riddle?
Make my name a riddle? I like
Yeah,
that
make it
actually.
a game.
That's actually really cool, actually. Hold on. All right, hold on. Let me think of this. Hold on. Okay. What can run but never walks, and has a mouth but never talks, has a head but never weeps, but has a bed but never sleeps?
Hmm.
Could I roll, because out of character I don't know what it is, but I would
Nope.
need a in character.
Nope.
Darn.
No.
I'm gonna say you get
I'm
it or
not
you
good at
don't.
riddles.
Alright, that's a toughie.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I thought fake creatures are all about riddles and stuff.
I guess.
Hmm.
But names, I'm just bad with names.
What can run but never walk, has a mouth, a head, and a
Well, if it's
bed?
easier, maybe you guys can just call me Scary.
Hmm. True.
I'm afraid I
I-
won't be doing that. River.
Nope, my name's Scary.
I'm pretty sure it's scary.
Oh.
But the answer to the riddle is river.
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't.
Is it?
Which is honestly a terrifying name.
How is that terrifying? It's just a river.
You don't understand.
Wait, you're
What
scared
do
of
I not
rivers?
understand?
River.
Oh, God!
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
You dare mock my trauma.
Yeah. Do you
Oh,
want?
it's traumatizing for you? Oh, that's actually really sad. You know what? I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to traumatize you. River, 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 river.
Punches wall. In
That
rage.
time I meant to traumatize you.
Oh.
hmm
Why don't you inhabit this mannequin so I can punch your face off?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Sure.
I
And
also
she kind
don't
of
think
grabs
that's a good idea.
the head of the mannequin and says, "Go ahead."
It's a 9 hit the mannequin.
She moves it out of the way when you go to punch it and says, "Oh, too slow."
Ah, I was peanuts.
How long have you been stuck here for?
Well, it's been a lot of days and nights. And I'm not good with time. I stopped counting after like 50 days.
Isn't it
Mm,
kind of boring in here? Because it's such a small room.
Yeah, not a lot of people come by, so I'm just kind of like chilling, which is why it's very exciting that there's other people here.
yeah.
Mm.
Do you want to leave here?
Yes.
Understandable.
Considering
Man,
your
if I could see
attitude,
the outside world again, oh man, it'd be great. I'm getting tired of looking out these windows and watching the rain every day.
considering their attitude and general friendly demeanor, quote in quotes, Montimore does the finger quotes.
Yeah.
I doubt they're created by the curse, but perhaps trapped by it.
What if the curse is just wait, things are coming up alive at night, right? What if the curse is just a bunch of people trapping a bunch of ghosts from the nearby cemetery into buildings and they're trying to let people
Oh.
know what's happening?
It's not-
Ooh, that's clever. I like that idea.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Have you
because the scarecrows weren't undead in any nature. No
They had
trap ghost.
necromancy. They had necromancy magic, which is why it's
True.
odd.
That's true. I'm just saying that they weren't specifically ghosts or any sort of undead creature. They were necromantic golems.
Yeah. Maybe that's something worth checking out, looking for signs of necromancy. Since that
Yeah.
seems to be what's involved.
Yeah. Do you know? So, Scary, do you know if there's any other spirits like you around here, or are
How
you
would they know?
alone?
They haven't left the building.
I mean, maybe you've
Yeah,
seen a
I've been
sign.
stuck here. If there's any other ghosts, I don't know.
Yeah. Anything else going on outside? The folks here made it sound like people were getting hurt and attacked and stuff.
Oh, you know what? I think that is true. I have seen a couple of people get attacked by a couple different things every now and then when somebody actually shows up. Somebody shows up, a tree comes and tries to beat them up, but like, not my business.
Mm.
Have you ever attacked anyone? Or just simply scare them?
Well, killing them is not exactly fun. Hurting them isn't really fun either. Cause like then they leave. So, you know.
You're just a spirit trying to get a rise out of people.
Yeah.
I could hardly call that evil.
Yeah, so let's see if we could find a way to get you free.
Or maybe I'm secretly evil.
Mhm.
Ooh, and she disappears into the floor.
You don't seem that evil. Is
I
it
like this.
fun just being a ghost?
She reappears behind Ellia, and she tries to cover your eyes, but you could see right through her hands.
Mm.
Guess
Ooh,
who?
this is kind of cool. You.
Dang it, she's too good.
Yeah. I'm smart.
So yeah, what were you
But
saying?
yeah, do Do you really remember how you got here, or is it just all a blur? Like, do you remember any faces that you saw?
Well, there was that priest guy today. I tried to scare him, but then he was all like, "Ooh, ghosts! I better excavate or whatever the word he was used." And then I had to go into hiding because he did this spell that like made me not want to be around him anymore, and it was not cool.
Excavator.
Hmm.
There were a couple guys that came in, and they seemed to want. They were like interested in taking some clothes, but I scared them, and they left the clothes behind.
Nice.
And then of course there's always the big group of people who try to come in and, you know, try and clear the curse that you guys talk about. And I see them for maybe like a couple days, and then I don't see them again.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what
Weird.
we're hopefully here to do.
If we
So we're either gonna clear the curse or you won't see us again.
Yeah, I was gonna make my guess for the latter. Most people either, you know, stop coming because they get too stubborn, or they find out too much and they end up, you know, disappearing slowly. And you know what? Yeah.
Do you know
That's
what they?
a good try.
I'm sorry, what
Do
was
you-
that last part?
Oh, you know, there's like a group of 6 that comes in. Suddenly it's 5, then 3, then 2, and then when there's 1, he comes in, screams his bloody vengeance at the place, and then disappears and never comes back.
Like,
Do you know what they learned that makes this happen?
Oh no, no! You think they entrusted their important information to me?
oh, you seem pretty
Maybe.
trustworthy.
I mean, I would trust me, but that's because I'm me.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
I can tell you this though. And she kind of goes up to the window and presses her body against it and points out at the window.
Mm-hmm.
And she points at the church. And she says, every time they all start to give up, that's where they go.
I see.
You see
I
them go in there and you don't see them come out.
No, they come out.
Just different. They come out different.
I don't know about different. I mean, the one guy that came back
Yeah,
definitely
that
was
guy.
like, the one guy that came back, he was like, whew. But I think he was crazy from the get go. Or at least that's what I remember about him.
Yeah, can you tell us more about that last guy?
Well, he was like sort of a fanatic, some sort of like a big, like, man, I'm gonna purge the world of all its curses and whatnot. He was a real big deal, at least to himself, I think. And then he came
Respectable
here with a
fellow.
couple of guys. He went into the church, and then he was like sold on whatever sort of worldview he had. So I don't know. He went off with his little group, and then yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
That
Purge the
sounds
world
fun.
of evil, you say. A respectable fellow.
I mean,
Doesn't sound like he wound up in a very respectable position.
I never saw him again after that point. So
Yeah.
How long ago was
Maybe we
this?
could check that out.
oh man, that was like way long ago.
Months? Years?
After he stopped
Probably.
counting.
I don't know.
Mm.
Like I said, I've been here a while. I wouldn't
Mhm.
know.
Seasons?
I think we could check that out maybe next.
I could,
'Cause
I
that
could,
seems like
I
the
could
best
reason to
place.
say that it's probably been a few seasons.
Mm.
I've seen some rain and some snow.
Hmm.
How many times
Well,
did you see snow?
Like once.
Oh,
Alright, I see.
I know you don't expect anything of us, but we plan to investigate this curse ourselves, and if we can lift the town of its curse, then perhaps what traps you here won't trap you here any longer. So we can
Mhm.
only ask for your cooperation for as long as we're here.
Oh, cool. Sure. As long as the place after death is a lot cooler than this.
Here. Ellia is gonna go take something out of the bag. Since you're stuck here, why don't you have this? That way it brings something a bit more fun for you to do. I don't really use this anymore anyways. And she's actually gonna take out a flute that she has in her bag and put it out. Can you play this if you're gone?
He's going to grab it, and she is going to try and play it. Let's see.
With her nose.
I mean, if she rolls low enough.
Yeah.
Shoot.
So she puts it up to her mouth. She does actually put it. She does put it up to her mouth, not her nose. Puts it up to her mouth. She sets her fingers, and it's in perfect E posture. And she goes to blow a note.
That was the most horrifying sound I have ever heard.
Neri clap.
Yes!
That's how I sounded.
Yes! Point for scary. Let's go.
Yeah, you know what you
Yeah.
were missing this whole time? Backing music.
You know what?
Eerie sounds are very powerful.
Yes, I think you are correct. I think if I played eerie music like this more often, then more people would be scared of me.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Also,
Put
hello
your fingers
there.
on it. It changes the tune.
She's gonna move to another note.
I would like to leave before my ears start to bleed.
Ellie's gonna stay here and just
Is the door still locked?
The door is still locked.
Yeah.
But also you realize that the bolt could just be open.
Montimore
crazy.
does the bolt and leaves.
I'm having fun. I'm gonna hang out here with my new friend Scary.
I will stand a safe distance away so that I don't take thunder damage. But I'm still here.
Yeah.
Auri. Other person, I forget your name. Aurora?
Hello.
Yeah.
I want to go check out the graveyard.
I want to check out the
Oh
what?
yeah, you mind?
The graveyard.
Sure. What's up with the graveyard?
Nothing. There's just the store was inhabited by a ghost. And so I want to investigate the graves and potentially memorize names. So if we encounter any more, we might be able to figure out where they came from.
Ah, I see. You want to make the DM work. I got it.
That's crazy.
What's the DM? What are you talking about out there?
I don't know.
The desecrated mortals, yes.
Yes.
And we
And
should probably also get away from the store before you have to hear that horrible flute music.
yeah, Ari, from within the store, you see Ellia at the doorway. Or no, you see Ellia like cheering on somebody. You see Neri at the doorway. And on the inside, you swear you see like something blue and blurry, and from it is coming a terrible sound.
Ears
Walk
folded
so-
down. Put
Walk
paws on ears.
as far as possible.
Yeah. Ellie is having a good time with her new best friend.
Yeah, Neri is also having a good time. He is here for the nonsense.
All right. Hell yeah. All right. Let's send Aurora, Ari, and well, Ari, would you like to accompany Montimore and Aurora to the graveyard?
Yes, get me away from this noise.
Sounds
I
great.
want to listen to the beautiful E minor. E
Sounds
stands
like
for
that for 3
ectoplasmic.
years.
It's an ectoplasmic minor.
Ectoplasmic mind. All right.
Why is there a ghost under the age of 18?
People can die at any age.
People
But
die.
it's so sad.
People die when they are killed, Ari.
People
die
die when they are killed, Ari.
It's
Yeah,
so
there's a
sad.
haunting the creepy shop.
let us investigate this yard of graves.
Very nice. As you arrive to this graveyard, you see a gated fence that seems to block a patch of gravel that starts to travel into many rows of many fallen individuals. You see a grand total of 11 graves with people with flowers that have long since wilted, turning slowly and slowly into mush from many, many weeks having passed where these flowers have been left and abandoned, unable to return to the earth because of their rocky soil beneath them. The gate itself is still left wide open. The gate with a lock on the ground where somebody had busted in probably many, many months ago. Access to the inside is very easy. On the inside, it is open from all categories. You can see throughout the throughout the rest of the city, even further into the tree line above, and even the corn rows behind you. Within these 11 graves are marked in different styles. Some with different holy symbols carved in, some very basic stone monikers, and one very exaggerated tomb in the very middle.
Well, before I do anything else, let me just proc a divine sense.
All right. You know, this is a good question. Are there ghosts in the graveyard?
Surely I don't trigger that, right?
Are you a fiend or
Celestial
a celestial?
fiends or undead? No, you do not.
You're more of an aberration, I think.
Does Aurora gasp?
Try monstrosity.
Mhm.
Is that better or worse?
Yes.
I mean, depends. Depends on your point of view. Who are you more racist towards?
Fish.
That's crazy.
Anyways, you actually do not detect any of the following in this graveyard.
All right, strolls in.
Yeah, there's oozes. Yeah, of course.
Well, Montimore is going to periodically check every grave, sort of wipe it down with some modicum of respect using some older cloth he has on hand. Read the names. I don't think the death date really matters too much.
There
If
are
they even have years.
they would have. These are the types of graves that they would. On each and every single one, even the tomb where it has a placard instead of a stone engraving, there are dates and years from different parts of the year, dating back perhaps at most probably like 13 years. From beyond that, they're very spaced out in between. The closest time of death between people is probably like 3 years. So there are quite an excess of dates. It's a very small town, so having a small amount of deaths does make sense.
You said it only goes back 15 years, or the most recent?
No,
one
the most recent death
Okay.
is 13 years ago.
All right, just making sure. You got 11 names pulled up?
You know what, buddy? I sure fucking do.
Holy shit.
I will post them in chat.
Whoa.
Thank you, name generator. What the shit? That's not all the names I grabbed. Oh, it just didn't grab the other. Okay.
Were you?
It didn't grab the other 4 for some reason. There you go.
Wow, none of these people are related to each other. At least by family name.
Geez, that would take care and effort from the DM.
Were you?
This guy's name was Bombin' Rhino.
Who's bombing the rhino? Why are we bombing rhinoceros?
No, I think it's just the name on this grave.
Man, imagine your family name being Plain Guard.
Man, imagine a family named Dragons.
Yo, so true.
You dare tell me to imagine dragons?
Imagine Dragon D's nuts.
Who's on? Which name is on the fancy grave?
Sorrel Heavyhammer.
I bet
Oh,
he
wait.
lifts that.
Sorry, there would actually be two names on the tomb.
Hmm?
Oh,
So I'll say Sorrel Heavyhammer and
wife.
actually Sorrel is the wife.
Oh,
Bride wife. Life good. Wife fight back. Kill wife.
Do you lift that hammer with heavy sorrow?
There you go. Sorrel and Larha's Heavyhammer.
Wow.
That's crazy. Well, this was uneventful. I have names,
Why are we
though.
here again?
Just wanted to check the names. Names are not powerful against spirits, but he can change the course of a conversation.
Well, here, why don't you make me an investigation check? We can
Okay.
we can see if there's something interesting here. Together.
Together!
Good double digits.
19. Oh, Ari, you can roll again.
Yeah, I figured out what the problem was.
Yippee!
Your face.
Okay. 19. That's pretty good. All right. So Montimore, as you're like, all right, all these names are good to note, but not gonna help me right now. There's no ghost here. So as you grab the last name, you begin to walk, and you begin to trot off the gravel path, begin to walk in the dirt, accidentally. When your foot squishes into one of the dirt spots, and for a moment you're like, "Oh, it must have rained recently." But you look at the dirt, and it's dry, and it occurs to you that someone has meddled with this grave recently. Oh no, not wet.
Hmm.
I agree, Montimore. That is pretty crazy.
Oh, I said, huh.
Hmm.
Yes.
Hold on, I had to check my tenants to make sure if it was okay to dig up a grave.
God, is it okay if I grave rob?
It's for the greater good.
He's gonna grab his shield as like an impromptu shovel and start moving the dirt.
Would you like some help with that?
Oh, are you good at digging?
Yes.
I would appreciate the help, yes.
Let's get digging.
Form,
All right. Or
Ari.
shovel. All right. While you guys are digging up a body, let's return to Ghost Gang to see what's up over there.
Let's go.
So, after playing a little bit with Scary and her flute, she eventually gets bored of it and sets it down for right now.
I can't believe
And
she
she
learned
says,
a rude sandstorm in that short of a time.
Terrifying.
hey, that's another point for Scary.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, but I feel like you guys have an adventure you got to work on, right? I mean, not that I don't appreciate your company, but
Mhm.
like you got to keep the theme going. You know, you show up, you go
Yeah.
investigate the church, and then you go crazy or something. Like I
Yeah.
feel like you're missing the part where you go to the church or go crazy.
Yeah, then look, hey, you gotta build up to that, you know? Like, you gotta get rising action, then you get to the climax. If we get there,
I'm
it'd be
back. What did I
boring.
miss?
You missed a rude sandstorm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah, like,
crazy.
every good scare needs ample build up, you know? What would be the fun in
And
getting there
also,
right now?
Montimore's grave robbing like a good paladin.
Yep.
Yo, that's so true.
What we don't know can't hurt us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, aside from the church, do you have any other suggestions on where to go, perhaps?
I want to go to church. Could you please give me like 3 or 4 minutes so I can finish making food? It's gonna be
Wow.
very fast. I'm
Back
so
to
sorry.
the
I'm
grave
hungry.
robbers.
Yay!
I'm sorry. I'm really hungry right now.
Yeah.
So with the
Nah.
sound of Darude sandstorm in the distance, you guys dig up a casket. And the when you guys pull it up, you notice that the lid is already missing. And when you pull out the skeleton, who is now coated in much more dirt than they should be, why don't you guys make me a investigation to see if you can figure out what's up with this guy?
You just love your investigation checks, don't you?
I do.
Aurora, come take a look at this.
It's dirty. Whoever defiled the skeleton should be ashamed, ignoring the fact that we just.
This is an active act of defilement, but it's for the greater good.
Yeah.
So this skeletal body has a very peculiar thing missing from it.
Penis.
And
I was about to say, who took his pelvis? No!
the pelvis is shattered into bits.
Oh no.
Worse.
You actually
he died.
notice the ring finger of this individual is missing.
The ring finger. That's where rings go.
I believe you're right. But why
We
would
came
anyone want a ring finger?
You've came across a ring.
You know what? This is Bomb and Rhino that you just dug up.
Yo.
The
We've
rhino
came across-
signet's missing.
We've came across a ring before.
I own a ring.
Yes. The revival ring, right? That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, no, I don't know who has that right now. Who did you give that to?
I think you got it. Because I know
I
Ellia
still
was
have it.
bullying you with
Yeah,
it.
I gave it to you.
Yeah, we're talking about the same ring, right? The one you have?
Yes,
Hmm.
I have that.
Perhaps someone knew that this person had it and wanted it for themselves. That's just hypothetical, though.
Just a theory.
A ring theory. Thanks for boning.
Looking upon the skeleton, you notice nothing else wrong with it. It's mainly this appears that whoever dug up the skeleton just took the ring finger and has left it be. You don't notice any honorifics in the casket either. No,
Right.
like gold or decayed roses or anything that somebody left.
I guess it would be hard to tell when it was taken.
I don't think it's impossible. There are some telltale signs, but I figure in this state of the game, it'll be hard to get an exact measurement.
Right.
So why don't you make me a nature check?
Yeah. It would be medicine.
Ooh.
Nature
I am
or
good at that.
medicine is good too, but I feel like this would be a strange mix of religious rites, but also breaking those religious
Ah,
rites, which I feel like is more common to understand in nature.
true.
I'm gonna let
Or
the
even-
nature wizard work their magic. Alright,
So with-
what does your animal nose tell you about the time this was dug up?
My nose tells me they're dead.
Very helpful.
What my eyes tell me, though.
So your eyes tell you something strange, actually. This body was dug up more recent than you might normally think. Somebody has dug this grave up in the past week.
Oh.
Oh wow. Yeah, look at this dirt. It's not all. It's fresh. It's not fresh, but it's not like old dirt.
Additional note. That is the top layer of dirt. The dirt around the skeleton has hardened and crackened, almost becoming sort of clay-like under all the pressure it's been under. The original time that the top of this has been originally taken off was years ago. And you can deduce down with how old the dirt on the skeleton is and how recently fresh that that this hole was redug up. Someone has been returning here.
And yet
Oh.
all that's missing is a ring finger.
That's rather curious.
I don't like it.
So someone's been making return visits to this grave, despite only a ring finger being missing. I can't say what that would be about, if anything.
I have no
Be
idea.
it guilt, keeping up a spell.
Why don't you ask
Although,
him?
He's dead.
damn, I would if I had that spell.
Yeah,
Too.
I can't do that either. Or if I
I
can, I'm
think
unaware of it because of the year 2024.
I think I heard someone sneeze.
Hold on. Let me see if I can do anything about it.
Oh no, ghosts! I would sense it if a ghost came by.
Damn, I would help, but it's not a paladin spell. This is so sad.
Aurora's a paladin.
Aurora's a paladin. Aurora's a paladin specifically without her paladin abilities,
Oh,
which is very weird to say. She's a level 5 paladin with no paladin abilities, but she's got all the spell casting.
why aren't you level 6 like the rest of us?
Because I had a whole different quest line, motherfucker.
Well, hopefully after this you get to level up.
I hope so, because I've been through some shit in the other campaign that you guys don't know about. I fought a demon.
Wow.
Oh shit! Are you from the prequel?
Yeah.
Got any fucking hogs?
Dogs?
It's not even my character.
You know a guy named Swizz?
No.
You know a
Unfortunately.
kid named Soul?
No.
Wrong
Hmm.
prequel. Wrong prequel.
I lived on a floating island. Do you think I know any of you people? Anyways, back to the body.
Yes, let us return this the way we found it.
Yes, please.
while we're burying the body, do we want to cut back to the creepy store?
Yes, let's
For
go back
the
to the
muted.
others in the ghost room.
Yay! We're
You'll
getting
see why I have to be slightly more muted. Look at Silence and Death.
I'm scared.
No.
Wow.
Snoopy jazz? Oh. So you don't know how to toast, okay.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I've been cooking bread at 0 degrees Fahrenheit.
Don't forget to
Yeah.
add your famous butter recipe.
Oh god, don't bring that up again.
Yeah,
What
add
are we
also
bringing up?
butter to the
What was it?
microwave.
The butter recipe.
Put a
Cornstarch?
stick of butter on it.
No.
Why not?
No, that was embarrassing.
Yes.
I can read. I swear I can read.
Bread and butter.
I know you can read. You just didn't choose to read them.
Yeah.
Anywho.
But I could play a bit. I'm currently just chilling in the kitchen. I just have to unmute myself when my roommates come.
Wow.
All right. So we return back to the others.
Mhm.
And basically the same scene as it was before.
Yeah.
Scary has gotten bored of her flute. She no longer wants to play with it. She wants to do something a bit more modern. But then she calls you guys out and says,
Go do the
well,
main
you guys haven't
quest.
gone crazy with madness yet. That's normally like the plot of how this goes. Normally people
Oh.
don't hang out with me. You're missing the whole point of like going crazy.
I mean, people say I'm crazy, but
You
I
are.
don't think I'm crazy. I'm not.
Crazy. I was crazy once.
Yeah, they locked me in a room. A stone room. It was filled with monsters. Smiles.
What? This is the
Well, it
first time
wasn't
hearing of this.
actually- No, I wasn't actually. It wasn't filled with monsters, but I was locked in a room for like 300 years. More like a building, though.
Damn, you've got it worse than I do.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I'm out here now.
Sweet.
Nice.
I wish I could say the same.
Let's go work on that then. We'll be back
Yeah,
later, hopefully, with our brains intact.
Yeah, I want to check out the church. That sounds cool.
Yeah, that sounds good. When you guys go crazy, make sure to visit me, though. I want to see how it changes you guys.
Sounds good.
Here, you can have a little friend while you wait. Kombucha, stay and play.
Bark.
And I'm gonna go leave Kombucha here. He'll probably disappear once 100 feet, but it's fine.
They're going to be horrible
care about those rules.
influences on each other.
Okay.
As you guys walk away, the creepy shop explodes.
That's crazy.
You don't know how it happened, but it just happens.
Yeah.
Fireball, no!
Before we go to the church, though, can I investigate the well?
Sure. I think
No.
that sounds lovely.
Yeah.
You guys
look,
were actually going straight to the church? I thought you were gonna wait for like the rising actions. and
yeah,
then-
that's why I'm going to the
Yeah.
well, you dummy.
All right. Make me. Well, I guess. Are you gonna look into the well, try and do something with it to see if you can figure out something out with it? Toss a torch down. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, step one, send some good old dancing lights down there. See if there's anything blatantly obvious down there.
True.
120 feet. I'm gonna say you can see a dark catacomb of water. And with the dancing lights, it really makes it hard to make specific details because the lights are moving a whole bunch. But
I do have the power
ultimately,
of dark vision.
the dark vision far exceeds.
It's more than 60 feet at least
It is
down.
more than 60 feet. I will tell you straight up, it is like 100 feet down.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It is, and it is hard to see, but you can tell at the bottom, it is like gross water. And the fact that Aurora tempted even sending the bucket down, which is now set to the side, and pulled anything out is gross. Because you literally look in the bucket and the water at the bottom looks literally like black.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I have an idea. I have idea. I'm sorry, Scary, but I'm gonna need to borrow kombucha for a bit.
What the?
He appears in my hands, and then I
That's so fucked up.
he
Ellia?
appears in my hands, and then I drop him down the well.
What? Ellia, what?
You.
Uh,
So you guys see Ellia pick up her dog, hover it over the well, and everyone has this collective recognition of, wait, no. And so she drops this dog, and you guys only hear the sound of. God, it's not even picking up the sound. You hear the sound of a pitiful dog breaking all of its bones and disappearing and dying as it hits the side of the wall.
It was
the
happy
great-
panting the entire time.
Does the graveyard crew hear this too?
yes, please.
Yes, I'm gonna say that the dog dying sound was loud enough to be heard from the graveyard, which is like 30 feet away.
What the
Ellia.
hell was that?
Oh, I
Hey,
thought
has
he was gonna
anyone-
catch himself.
I wonder what Ellia's up to.
What? Why did you do that? What the hell?
You three.
What the
You.
dog doing?
Elf.
Yeah.
You. Human.
Huh?
Horse. What was that sound?
A mistake. I can try again.
You just threw your puppy down the
What
well.
What kind of a mistake?
You'll see.
What do you mean I'll see?
She threw
Uh,
her
Elliot.
puppy down the well.
Ellie is just gonna sit here
She
and
what?
start drawing on the ground to recast Find Familiar, but this time she's gonna change Kombucha's shape to an owl.
I thought you making him fireball himself was bad.
I'm.
No, you just threw him.
Wait, I'm
You did
sorry.
what?
She did what? When did this happen?
When we were fighting the Wraith.
Oh, was that when I was unconscious?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You-
Miss
Are you
Miss.
abusing your pet and making it kill itself for your command?
You know what? You know what? You know what, Ellia? Give me a luck roll.
What's a luck roll?
A 1d100, please. All right, so you summon Kombucha as an owl, and you're like, all right, buddy, go ahead. And Kombucha flies up, shoots himself down into the well, and you look into his eyes, and you see as he flies down, he's reaching the bottom, he's getting close to the water, he swoops up last second, and you're like, yes, he made it down. And the second he looks up, there's a stone wall in front of him, he hits it dead.
Oh,
I knew
Do we hear another death sound?
Yeah, you hear the sound of an owl crying in pain
Oh.
before you hear the sound of a magical explosion.
Neri is
Oh.
hugging
Grabs-
Missile.
Grabs Ellia by the scarf. Stop killing your familiar.
That wasn't her fault.
yeah, that one wasn't my fault.
Oh.
You ordered it to go
I
down
think-
the well in
Yeah,
a way it was in fact your fault.
I mean, he helps me out. That's his job.
I'm
His
beginning to
job
think
isn't
the
to
Predator's not
die
as smart
for
as
him.
I've been giving him credit for.
I mean, he's fine. He always comes back.
You got
I think the Predator might be an idiot, actually.
Kombucha gets summoned, but this time he's a golden rabbit with decay stains.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Elliot,
God.
please.
These are wicked acts of evil that I will not forgive you for.
Look, he'll be fine. See, recast Find Familiar.
That's a different animal. It's a rabbit.
He could be whatever he wants.
You killed your dog. Twice from what I hear. Who knows how many more times?
I'd ask it if it's there, but I always call him Predator. And that's not a Predator.
I mean, he'll probably understand. He's pretty smart.
Predator, is that you?
Where's better? Huh? What? Did you summon? Wait, did you summon another?
Yeah, I said I try to summon another one.
Oh, I'm not gonna let you get another one for free. Sorry, you have to spend the 10 minutes.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying.
Oh,
10
so you're
minutes.
okay. So you guys are waiting around for 10 minutes for this spell to actually go off.
Are we just sitting here for 10
We're
minutes?
not waiting for Ellia. I mean,
All right, I'll stay here.
all right, you're gonna be chastised by Montimore for 10 minutes straight.
Okay. Yeah,
Ari's
she's
just
gonna
going to
have
be like looking around the well, like, I don't. Why would you? What? Why are we even here?
Hey, the last well we found was magical.
Yeah. I just want to let you know there's nothing that I was looking at his eyes when he was flying down there. There's nothing that interesting.
Actually, give me a perception check.
Oh. Okay.
Disadvantage.
If this creature is sentient and can feel pain, and you keep ordering it to its
Darn.
death, you
Oh yeah, you
are,
didn't see anything interesting.
Yeah, there's
you
nothing
are
interesting.
evil and cruel.
I mean, he likes it.
What do you mean
I've
he
already
likes
said
it?
that's not a good thing.
Ari,
He likes it.
should we take our
Ghost
minds
is
off
done.
Say again, Neri.
should we investigate the well a bit before she can summon another one that we'll
Aurora
probably
is
go
already
for?
dropping the bucket down the well.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
I mean, if nobody else is gonna do it.
Yeah, how sturdy does the rope look? Probably not very.
Not very. It's a very old rope. But even more so than that, the wooden platform that it's on doesn't look very sturdy either.
Yeah.
Trusting either of them to hold somebody's weight wearing heavy
Man.
armor would definitely be too much to put too much trust in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot in my toolkit for this kind of situation. Do you have any ideas how to safely investigate it, Ari?
I could turn into like a bat or something.
Or an owl.
I mean, if you want to knock yourself out, I guess.
You know what? For the predator's sake, maybe I will do an owl.
Uh-huh.
Wild shape into a normal owl.
Hoot.
You don't have like a spider form or anything?
Flight would probably
It's
be more
very big.
useful.
Too big for the well?
I mean, I probably could do a normal spider.
Aurora is gonna start taking off her chainmail.
But also, I
Uh.
feel like being able to fly would make it faster than just crawling. So-
Aurora, what are
How
you
are you
thinking?
going to...
Aurora, I just said wings. Could
Yeah,
do-
and who's gonna have to pick up your body when you explode inevitably like the other owl we just sent down?
I am not going to go head first into a wall.
We'll see about that.
You know, you have a fair point.
I honestly think the spider would be the safer option.
And now I'm scared when you put it like that. This one shall stay up here.
Mm,
I mean, I could fly down there after myself. I didn't really want to use it because it takes up a bit of energy, but I could.
I think that's a worse idea.
How come?
You're a bit reckless when it comes to your investigations, I've found.
You're a moron.
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
Okay.
I would.
I mean, Montimore, what about those potions you have? Maybe one of those weird potions you have will maybe get down there.
Wow.
Potions? What potions?
The potions.
Oh no.
I don't have any potions on my belongings.
You don't, but he does.
We're not bringing him back.
But I refused.
But I promise not to also help, so I can't help out with that. But I could fly down still if needed. Or I could actually let one of you guys fly down if you want.
Sure, give it to me.
Walks up, touches Aurora, casts flight.
Yippee.
All right.
Oh, before you go down, I do want to see what you see. So she's going to smile, pull out a tooth. Hold this in your hand.
Yeah.
Let this so I can see.
Oh,
Stop doing that.
Why? Why?
You
Why?
are an abomination, and I wish to smite you.
Oh,
More of an abomination than I am.
What are you talking about?
I should be used to this kind of thing. Why am I not used to this kind of thing?
Because you don't just pull out teeth.
It'll grow back.
What do you mean it will grow back?
It just does.
It just
You still have
does.
your children's teeth, I see.
Huh?
Aurora is gonna light a torch, and then
Oh, wait, before you go. Coin. Don't lose it.
oh yeah, you're right. And then she's gonna pull out the old rusted coin.
No, not that one, this one. The talkie one.
Oh, why wouldn't I need the talkie one? I'm just right there.
Yeah, if there's a tunnel or something down there, just let us know. Don't die. That would be very sad.
I
I'm
don't
just
know if it's
peeking
going-
down
I
and
can-
coming back up. There's nothing bad that could happen.
Well, now that you've said that,
This is
something
how we
bad's gonna
lose.
happen.
This is how we lose the first one.
The first one, you're such a silly goose, and she jumps into the tunnel.
Jesus fucking Christ.
This well sucks.
Yeah, they do.
All
that.
right.
We can see how deep this well is to the tune of $1 Canadian.
All right. So, Ellia, let's go into a different conversation to talk about what you see through Aurora's
Yeah.
eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so
I hate
dead.
this well.
They're so dead. Dead
That is
and gone.
strange. I do not think I have ever been to Canada.
I have.
What's Canada? What are you two talking about?
You've never been to Canada?
No.
Oh, it's an entirely different the land. It's off the mainland.
You mean continent?
Yes, continent. Thank you. Could not think of the word continent.
Okay. Yeah, I've grown up here, so I've never really left. Have you been to
Me
this?
neither, but I grew up with the hope that I would
Mhm.
have
Go to
relations
Canada?
with just other nations in general.
Hmm. Maybe we could go to this Canada someday. Good talking. Good
Yeah,
talk.
that could be nice.
Uh-huh.
Although I don't know much about it. All I know is that it's cold.
Yeah. I've heard awful stories about this other island called like Floridia or something. Don't think we want to go there.
I've never heard of it. What's that one like?
I don't know. I heard it's like some awful pit of monstrosities cursed
A
by.
land fraught with hurricanes.
Mm-hmm. Cursed by the god of the skies and god of beasts, especially.
Sounds like I should avoid that.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard there's like colossal sized crocodiles there too.
Well, that doesn't scare me too much.
No, like super big.
I
Like-
mean,
Like at least 3 missiles big. But that's just the legends.
oh wow. I can't even turn into anything that big yet.
Hmm.
Especially not an alligator.
Yeah. But what is it like turning into like those animal forms anyways? It seems disorienting.
It used to be when I first started. It's kind of like Man, I wish I could like let you experience that,
Mm,
but it's very natural feeling, or at least it is for me now.
yeah. Yeah. How did you like learn how to do that anyways?
Oh, my adopted mother taught me.
Hello.
There's
So for a
the
couple of seconds before Aurora comes back,
Mhm.
Corin, you have a chance to explain what you see.
Yeah, there's a tunnel. There's a lot of water. Oh, that's a black ooze. Aurora, be careful of that. That eats people.
Huh?
Come up.
And a little while later, Aurora comes out. And she sits down on the ground. He says, "Ugh, gross. It smells
Ugh.
terrible down there."
Oh, ick.
Well, this one's glad she didn't go down.
And you said something about a black ooze?
Yeah, there's a black ooze down there. It's just kind of like everywhere.
Ugh, gross.
I think that's what this is. And she will like start pulling up the bucket. And when it arrives all the way up, she'll point at the black water that's at the bottom, and she'll say, "I think that's part of its body that I dug up earlier."
Oh, jeez. Gross. Do you have any idea what is it, like a creature or some kind of weird
Yeah,
plant moss thing?
it's just some weird creature. I think we should leave it alone. It's not like evil or anything, it's just one of those stuff that live in the world that could kill you if you're not careful.
Yeah.
Is that all?
Can I roll to see if I know much about ooze physiology, perhaps, Julian?
Or see if the name Black Ooze rings anything to you.
Yes. What would I roll for that?
I guess just base intelligence. Or actually, you know what? These are monsters made by the gods, so you actually could roll religion if you wanted.
Yeah, religion would be should I just use that roll or re-roll?
You can use that roll.
Yeah, so religion, I have a plus 10 now, thanks to a nifty new thingamajig that lets me add my wisdom to religion roll, so it'd be 12 plus 10, 22, baby.
22. So black oozes, you are aware, are corrosive life forms that slowly seep onto anything it catches and slowly dissolves it into sort of like just mesh and absorbs it into its own body, destroying anything and everything that gets caught in it.
Yeah.
Black oozes in particular are especially troublesome because not only are they acidic, but also they could destroy anything that gets caught in them, such as weapons and armors, slowly over time.
Yeah.
As well as use their sticky body to climb up surfaces.
Like the wall of a well, perhaps?
Like the wall of a well, perhaps.
Ha! Alright, gang, we're gonna need a lot of boards to cover this thing up. Does anyone have like a hammer and nails or something?
Nope.
Yeah, because that thing's scavenger, for the lack of a better term. It will devour and corrode anything and everything it gets hand on. Your armor, your weaponry, your equipment. I don't think even your magical stuff would be safe for long.
Oh.
Well, I don't think that it noticed me. They aren't exactly known to be smart. I think if it saw me, it probably would be making an attempt to climb out of the well right now.
Gonna look down again just in case.
Give me a perception check.
Yippee!
Have any fireballs in your pocket?
Yeah, with the darkness,
I do.
set. Yeah, would I be rolling a normal or a disadvantage depending on how far down this is?
I mean, are you casting dancing lights?
If I know that the dancing lights won't disturb it much, then yes.
I mean, you did use dancing lights before, and it's not coming out.
Alright, yeah, it's just dim light, so it should be fine. Normal roll then. 27.
Alright. Then if you're using the dancing lights, you can see that the black ooze still just seems to be sitting there, down there at the bottom.
Alright, it's chilling. Let's not disturb it.
Yeah. I want to go to church. The church sounds scary.
Yeah, the ghost lady was telling a lot about how people went mad in there and stuff, so.
Yeah.
We should let's I'm gonna establish this now. Let's all
pop.
try and stick together throughout there. Okay?
Okay.
No splitting up. No wandering off. We're gonna
Okay.
All right, we're all on the same page. Thumbs up,
Can we hold hands?
I guess.
Yay! Grabs
Alright.
Montimore's hand.
Don't touch me.
Oh,
Continues to try grab.
Why are we holding hands? I was.
Oh, just because Ellia wants to. Because we're going to church. Neri said don't split up, so her thought went, let's hold hands.
You know what? Fine. He will hold your hand
Aw.
very tightly. You won't be able to try and slip away if you try.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna give you guys an additional map because you've been such good kiddos.
Oh,
Yeah. Nephew, you've been a good boy. Here's $300.
God, I wish that were me.
Yeah. My contracts professor kept repeating that line this week, and now it's stuck in my head.
It's okay. How's your days been?
Pretty good.
I'm
I
good.
dropped my dog down a well, and I thought it was really funny.
It was funny out of character. In character, and Harry is not laughing.
I just like your reaction, and everyone was freaking out. I thought it was really funny.
Yeah, it's okay, Miss Law. I never do something like that to you.
Anyways, I should also let you guys know, one of the next spells I'm learning is catapult.
Dear
oh
God.
no.
Jesus fucking Christ.
What if I unleashed by letting you know that exists?
Yeah.
How much does kombucha weigh?
I don't know.
Less than 5 pounds.
Oh no! You could do level
Yeah.
1 catapult on him then.
It'll be
This is
really
a-
funny.
This is a canon event.
Yeah, and then I can give him a fireball, and I can launch him and blow him up, and then he literally becomes a cannonball.
Oh no, no, he doesn't deserve this.
It'll be really funny.
Everyone will be in abject horror. But it would be
Yeah.
very funny.
All right,
Look,
kiddos.
D&D,
There
yeah.
he goes.
You've been such good kids. Here you go.
Map.
You guys enter on this side. So feel free to put your tokens down.
Yahoo!
This side.
Oh,
Where?
that's crazy. I would have completely assumed that the other side. That looks like an entrance. It doesn't.
Horse.
Horse.
Oh my god, you guys are so tiny.
Beady beady.
Ellia, you should be next to Montimore. You're holding hands.
Oh yeah, I'm currently eating food. Move me.
No,
Yeah,
I can't.
that's crazy.
Alright, gang, what do we see in this building?
All right.
Certainly looks
So-
like it.
Let me get the god's name real quick. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Here we go. All right. So you walk into a church with a couple of different symbols on its outside walls, different collectively scattered among different panes of glass that line the entrance. As you enter inside, you can tell that the collective of this church is dedicated to quite a few different gods. If you guys would like to make me some religion checks, maybe you can identify some of those gods.
Oh, I
My
love gods.
favorite. Normal roll.
Fuck
I don't
yeah!
mean to click twice. I think my mouse is slowly dying because I've been like double clicking when I don't want to.
I feel that, honestly. I feel
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I think it's contagious. Mine was starting to do that too.
Well, I'm not going to restrain you
That's
guys. I'm not
crazy.
going to say having a 9 religion here is going to fuck you over super hard. Since
Yeah.
the highest roll is a 27, I'm just going to say you all collectively get this information. So you guys recognize the goddess of winds, the goddess of love, god of wealth, god of arts, god of harvest, and the goddess of seasons all here.
Ari slowly like pulls the tapestry over Tapas. No.
There is no
Yeah.
tapas.
Oh,
Oh, thank God.
you're safe.
Thank
It's okay.
me.
I am getting the list of gods for you really quick.
Excellent.
Don't you worry your pretty little heads about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How many of these fellows would have been cringe bad during the Holy War to us mortals? Who am I going to flip off here?
That is a great question. What did you roll for your religion?
2-7. So 27.
2-7? You got a 27?
Yes.
God damn it, you would know.
I am a petty boy when it comes to the Holy War.
So, let's see. I will add this information down with the gods that I'm writing down currently.
Excellent, excellent.
It was Divite, that's right. So, I will add the sides that they're on.
Wonderful weather we're having, gang.
We're
I
inside.
love
There is no
food.
weather.
It's foggy out there. Very spooky.
Very, and I hear eerie
I
music.
mean,
in
it's
the
almost
distance.
October.
Yeah, we could. I could still hear the flute from here.
There you go.
Oh. Overall, bunch of good, mostly cool nerds.
Funny how the goddess of love.
Gross.
You rolled a 27. I don't want to give you insight to what the gods were thinking.
Yeah,
Sure
well,
is funny how the goddess of love.
So, okay, I'll give you the goddess of love. So the goddess of love is a very infamous case of betrayal against the mortals because her idealism of love ultimately came down to seeing the mortals' actions of trying to become gods as an ultimate act that it was not treated as mutual love towards each other. And ultimately, she decided that if there were no mortals, then she could still reap worship out of the animals that still existed, even if the mortals were to go.
mm-hmm.
And Ari would hate that.
Mm-hmm.
So she was sure that her faith would persist even if the mortals were to go. Which
Yeah.
is, if you look at the god of art and the god of wealth, and even the god of harvest too, but not so much harvest. Art and wealth were afraid that if the mortals left, they would no longer exist.
Yeah, kind
Mm-hmm.
of need mortals to harvest and make art
Yeah.
And money.
and be money.
None of these have the symbol on my face.
Yeah, Neri
They don't.
Yep,
That's
It'd be
correct.
like that.
crazy.
I don't know what the love goddess is thinking. Kind of need people to make love, not war.
Well, why don't you ask her?
Yeah,
Okay.
Neri does tell all the gang all that rather venomously as well. There
That's
are
crazy.
hard feelings.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, Taxi.
Can we keep going forward, Montimore?
What is a taxi?
It was a kind of vehicle that was people used before the Holy War, and we had lost a lot of technical projects and all that.
We will not go forward until we know it is safe.
I mean,
So,
Aw.
so aside from the gods, yes, let me actually fill out this the description of this area.
Mhm.
So, in abject difference to what the map shows, this place is actually quite in a state of disarray. These different pews are actually pushed aside and pulled apart, seemingly almost as if someone had like a fight here or something, or had like raged out and like pushed things aside. There are papers flung about, candles burned in all sorts of different places. There's even drops of blood in certain areas, and graffiti on some of the different gods, seemingly with no discernment for who and what they were and what they
Mhm.
represented. And at the front is where it is most desecrated. Up here, there appears to be a bit more blood, drops of ink. There seems to be a pile of burnt books over here behind the statue, and most of the what would they be called? Commodities that a church would offer have all gone missing, almost as if they've been stolen before.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Someone had a very bad day in here. Probably those people that went
Yeah.
mad are missing. Are we gonna just stand here, or are we gonna get going, gang?
I can't keep going unless Montimore lets me. So it's up to him.
Who let the horse inside?
Miss Missile is outside. Ever.
Horses can't go in a church.
You know what? Everyone's too small. Everyone, you're gonna be bumped up to Foursquare.
Big. Haha, tiny.
Big.
Aw.
Who's that?
Me.
There you go. You guys have been upgraded.
Yay.
Yay! Let's go.
Missile was so small.
Wahoo.
So, what are we looking for in here again?
Just any clues about this whole curse thingamajig? Apparently some folks went in and out a few times here. A few of them didn't come out. One guy went insano mode. Something's up in here.
Yeah, I want to see what's up with that one person that didn't come up out, like, with his sanity. That sounds weird and kind of cool. I want to see what happens if that happens to me.
Hell yeah.
That is a very
curious.
interesting take.
I'm just curious, what's it like being crazy or insane?
Mary's biting his tongue right now.
From my own experience, it's not fun.
Why do I have this strange
Yeah.
compulsion to read confessionals?
Dude, what?
Hey, whatever.
That may or may not be let's call those fishy thoughts. You aren't feeling particularly humid, are you?
Ari, as you're beginning to get a lead on everybody and starting to get closer to the front, you notice this altar right here, where there is a small bowl located on the center altar.
Hmm.
And you can tell as you get closer, you can see it is full of a red ichor. And as you get closer and closer to that, you realize it's not just any red ichor, it's blood.
Knew it.
Does
We
it smell
got a
fresh?
bowl of blood here.
Okay.
Is it fresh blood?
Yeah, how
No,
fresh is this?
it's very stale blood. It's very old.
Yeah. Can I Baltimore, can we go up? I want to look.
Montimore has let you go.
Oh, really? Okay,
Mhm.
I didn't remember. Sweet.
I moved forward.
Yeah.
So am I still with you?
I'll follow you.
Yeah,
Okay.
also, I will be doing a good old cast to detect evil and good now, I think.
Why would you do that?
Just a hunch, you know?
I dip my pinky in the blood and put it to my mouth.
No, that's old.
Drop it.
I just want to see. I
Drop
just
it.
wanted to make sure it was blood. Fine.
Old.
Fine.
Possibly cursed.
I was waiting for the classic Julian make a constitution check.
Wait, what's going
Oh
on?
yeah, and I guess it could be cursed or something.
Ellia almost tasted the blood.
I was curious.
Oh, did you?
I did not.
Almost.
You
Almost.
did not? Did you put your
Oh.
hand in it?
She touched it, yes.
Yeah, I put my pinky finger in it.
You touched the water?
The water.
Yes.
The blood.
You touched the blood? Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god.
That's
There
crazy.
it is, dang.
Classic Julian make a constitution.
Oh, no consequences. Boo.
The water as you dip your finger, or the sorry, God, I have this
Yeah.
image in my head and I keep saying water. As you touch the stale blood, expecting it to, yeah, that's what it looks like basically, is when you touch it, you expect the stale blood to kind of just fold to the touch of your finger, but it instead ripples like water. And the blood seems to try and travel up your finger, but you pull out your finger just in time and begin to wipe off the blood that is on your hand, ultimately
Ew.
taking it back.
Hell yeah.
That's gross.
What do you eat? Yeah, no, it's old blood.
And when you look back at the bowl, you can see that the blood seemed to have tried to coagulate and grow onto your finger, but now that it's let go, it's slowly trying to return back.
Oh.
Can I borrow a stick?
No.
Yeah, no, I agree. We should put a stick in there.
Oh.
I'll
Just-
use Mage Hand. I'm not gonna touch it.
How about you let me assess its vibes with my detect evil and good spell I just checked first?
I'm actually trying to figure out what this would be. Oh god. No, you don't detect anything. You don't detect anything.
I mean, it's not desecrated, but it's bad. I don't need a magical sixth sense to discern that. And we should leave it alone.
I'm kind of
It's
on team
weird.
put a stick in it.
Why?
Because that thing
Put a
tried
stick
to
in
travel
it.
up my
Put
finger.
a stick in it.
Oh my god. What will this do for us?
If it's maybe it has something to do. I don't know. I just want to see.
It could be
could
relevant
be,
to our
yeah.
investigation. And also, I've never seen blood do that.
Yeah.
Oh. Montimore, do you think I can stop them peaceably from doing this course of action?
I don't like any of this. But if they want to be stupid,
And I thought we learned our lesson about handling cursed objects, or I guess liquids now.
Well, we're
It's
not
with a
just,
stick.
well, putting your finger in it was stupid, but it's just an inanimate object.
It can still be very dangerous, so if something goes wrong, I told you so.
I'll use Mage Hand so I don't risk my actual hand this time.
I'm going to hide behind the pillar and ready in action to attack if something hostile appears.
All right. So you mage handing.
Yeah.
All right. So you summon an astral hand to touch this blood, and as it comes into contact with the blood, the second it does, the blood begins to seep out of the bowl and begin to assimilate over onto the finger, climbing up the hand and wrapping itself around it until eventually it wraps the entire hand, and then it sinks the hand into the blood.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm guessing the hand disappears once it.
It does.
That's suitably horrifying.
Is it some sort of ooze? Maybe it's something like the ooze. It feels like it.
You tell me.
Judging from its interactions with things, does it seem like an ooze? Like,
Well,
what I
if
know
you
about
can't
oozes?
figure it out, I know someone who can.
Why don't you make me an
True.
Arcana check? Or a religion check, whichever you would prefer.
You love the
Yeah.
Arcana. I will also religion, I guess. I know everything.
That's a nat 20, baby. So, Ellia, you're over here like, oh, wait a minute. This isn't an ooze. This is a... And then Neri comes in and starts mansplaining the entire thing like it's
Yep.
nobody's business. This is Neri's autistic fixation.
Yep.
They're like, oh my god, wait, I recognize this. OMG, we used to do this a long time ago.
God, stop possessing my
Mansplaining
body.
so hard, they're doing the splits.
So, I'm gonna say, I don't know how you would know this feasibly. The fact that you got a nat 20 means you've probably done this personally, and that is terrifying.
I have committed
So-
war crimes. We've established this.
You have committed war crimes, so you are aware that what you are looking at is what is known as a blood portal.
Mhm.
Not outright actually a portal to another dimension. It is actually more of something closer to divination, a way to speak with people in a different place.
Mhm.
Often it is connected to somewhere else differently, to basically try and get people to, I guess, long-term communication without interruption. Mostly, if something like this is done, it's interdimensional.
Oh.
And do blood portals have the risk of being in between as well?
No.
Oh.
You are certain of this because it is not actually that you are entering the other plane. It's like you're looking into it.
Yeah, you're going on a Skype call to look into it.
Yes.
You're going on a trip?
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Nice. Is it? How would you get out if you were to go in?
You are aware that you don't actually go in. You stick your head into it, and you are able to see through the other side.
Yep.
Okay, so
I looks at you with
No.
with just with the puppy dog eyes.
No, that's not gonna wash out, Ellia.
probably a bad idea, Ellia.
Let's look for
I
clues.
wanna know.
Let's look for clues about where this might lead first. The last thing we want is to
Okay,
incur
if
the-
we find out where it leads and it's safe, can I stick my head in?
Yes, but I don't think it's gonna be safe, Ellia. Call it a hunch.
Okay. And immediately goes to look around for clues because of that.
That's one
Just
way to
wandering
motivate her.
around, generally around.
What is a suspicious ritual circle with a skull in the middle of it?
That is a chandelier, my friend.
Oh. Why is there a skull on it?
Oh, you know what?
Yeah,
That
I'm
is
not
a
gonna
ritual
lie.
circle.
I thought someone drew a pentagram on the ground.
Yeah.
That does
Oh,
look
yeah.
that actually is a pentagram. I thought it was a chandelier. That's my
That's a
bad.
ritual circle, my friend.
That is a
Um,
ritual circle.
You know
So
what?
you wanna-
Also, you know what? I'm gonna say
Really?
I'm gonna say with a natural 20. I'm just not gonna let you guys beat around the bush. Auri, or not Ari, Neri, you can also tell that this portal has no certain destination. Most telltale signs would be on the bowl or some artifacts around it. It looks like somebody probably has sabotaged it and has made it to where the original location is no longer valid. So whoever the original communicator was isn't valid. So whoever made it originally, you stick your head in, you won't find who it is meant to go to.
Yes.
But typically when that happens, the ritual dies and the blood stops working. So the
Mhm.
fact that it's still working means that someone has manipulated it in a way that is unknown.
Yeah, so it might lead to
So the
a
only way
new
to really
destination.
truly find out where it goes is to just go for it.
I'm gonna privately whisper that to our other brain cell holders.
That includes me, right? Oh, okay, good.
Yeah. Aurora's
What does
also.
that mean? I have a brain cell now.
Yeah, you do. You think you have multiple. That's crazy. Aurora, do you have a
Does
brain
that
I don't know
cell?
if Aurora qualifies as a brain cell holder. She's gonna chill.
No.
Yeah, she was ready to jump down the well. I don't think Aurora counts.
So, it still being on means it has a destination, correct?
yes, it's just it might be somewhere else other than where the original creator intended, or it might be just random or something.
There.
I don't think it's
Is this
safe.
spell able to harm you?
Good question.
No, the spell,
Ah.
the ritual itself has no intention to cause harm unto the
Yeah.
person, not unless somebody on the other side purposely tries to break it.
Mm-hmm. Could it alert things that would harm us?
If somebody had a system to be aware on the other side, yes, it could have something that would alert the other person that somebody's stuck their head in.
Mm-hmm. So it's a gamble if you're thinking about it.
I really hate this idea I just had.
Oh no.
That being.
What if we stick the dog's head in it?
No! You think he'd be able to comprehend the horrors? That's probably what drove that person mad.
The girl
I
can see through
mean,
it.
Ellia
Right?
can see through the dog.
I know. And if this is what drove those people mad, then so I feel like peeking into some unknown realm is a pretty solid way to go cray-cray.
Glances at Ellia. I don't think she can go any more mad.
You'd be surprised.
I might be safe.
Are you sure about that, Ari? You do have the whole, you know.
That's temporary, though. It always wears off.
Uh-huh.
Well, if we do want to test it, I can always provide an aura of protection.
Yeah, I think that would be our best bet to help along with it. Oh, who's gonna do it then? Not Ellia. Don't even think about it. I see you looking at it.
But I want to. Come on, I look through kombucha. I should be safer.
If the other end is trapped, using the dog would be the safest bet. I'm not happy about it.
Yeah. I'm concerned about
mean,
what it might do to her mind, though, because,
I'm not a coward.
I'll
I'll
be
do
fine.
it.
No.
Why not? Nobody else is willing to. You
I
guys
am.
don't trust her.
It's not water, right?
it's blood.
It's very much blood.
Deep sigh.
I said I would.
You
What about
can't.
let
all
the
of us
cat
put
do
our
it.
head in at the same time?
That's a terrible idea.
There is room enough for only one head.
And that's why.
That's crazy.
I can look, and then I can quickly use divine sense.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you have divine sense. Would that work in a blood portal, though?
No, it wouldn't.
It
I
wouldn't.
wouldn't. No.
Because
Yeah.
you're looking through it. You're looking through while on another plane into another plane.
Yeah. I
That's
think.
crazy.
Alright, if you think you could keep yourself together, I think.
I mean,
you-
technically, it's just opening my awareness.
Yeah. Yeah, I think.
Look, if anything happens, there's only you and Ellia can get me back.
Yeah, I
Can
took you
I-
one once. I can do it again, probably, without losing my arm.
Yeah, I'm just worried about how certain people will react.
It'll be fine.
All right, I'm
I
doing
don't know
it.
why you're. Well, I
Wait.
don't know why you're bringing me into this.
Hold
Isabella's
on.
promise.
Hold on.
I'm,
Yes.
I'm holding.
Just as a paladin, I feel like I would be the safest protected from any potential cursely side effects.
I mean, aren't you already cursed?
Exactly. Who can
Oh,
curse?
okay, all right. I'm a little offended. I offered to do it, and suddenly, because you're also a paladin, it's a big deal. Wow. Okay.
Wow, yeah, that's kind
Yeah,
of
but you're
weird.
the NPC.
What's an
Well, when
NPC?
did that stop me from jumping down the well and actually giving you the information you were hesitant about?
Mm-hmm. True.
Well, I haven't done anything cool today.
Neither have I.
Well,
In
you
fact,
can
I
always take
wasn't here for like an
turns.
hour.
Let's stick our heads together.
We just
You're so true.
you can't do that.
Yeah.
Hey, if
Doesn't
you
stop us from trying.
if you
Wait,
wild
what
shaped,
if-
you could fit in there, maybe.
Yeah. If you wild shape.
I kind of want to stay in my normal form just in case.
There. Rock, paper, scissors it out. That's what we always did back in the military.
I'm about to say, like, somebody decide to do it. I'm good to go. It's just between you guys.
Go ahead. I grant you my aura of protection.
Yay.
You sure, Montimore?
Gestures towards Volt.
Yeah.
Just
All right. Here we go.
Take a dink.
Sploosh.
All right. So from
Also,
an
it
outward
matches my hair.
True.
yeah, it's gonna get in your hair, and nobody's gonna notice the difference. So everybody notices when Ari sticks her head into the bowl. Immediately, this blood starts to grow up and begin to wrap itself around Ari's head. Ari's head, slowly bringing her head further down into the bowl, almost as if a parasite is beginning to envelop itself on top of her and begin to morph her into the bowl. Almost, it's a little horrifying, honestly.
That's
fact that
how
this-
it works, right?
I've seen this before. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is in fact how it works. Neri can confirm that.
Mhm. Don't ask how I
And
know all this.
I'm sure it has nothing to do with your past at all.
Not at all.
And as Ari's consciousness begins to switch from the material to this new plane, we will go to a different VC.
Yay.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Well, I'm gonna take a quick pee break.
Nice.
Oh, that's insane. That's what we call a bro moment.
We.
Should I take this moment and do the dishes as well?
Up to you, but I will be lonely.
I will speak to you while I do the dishes
Yay.
because I can bring this. Do you care about water sounds?
I do not.
Okay, perfect then.
Yeah,
I'm
Montimore's
so
not
tired.
here. It's okay. You can make water sounds.
Oh yeah, you're so right. Nothing's gonna happen.
Oh, so I should probably pause the recording. Yell me to unpause it in a moment.
Yeah.
One.
Are they?
Look, they're
But they're
recording.
still there.
Has resumed.
Oh.
Welcome back.
You guys all see Ari throw herself out of the blood in a panic, immediately running back and falling onto the floor as if she'd seen bloody murder in front of her. She's screaming and terrified. Ari, for the sake of this scene, you are officially terrified of the blood bowl.
Oh
Are
boy.
you okay?
Ari?
She is unable to talk.
God. Do I sense anything
What
or
did you
detect
s-
evil and good from her now? Aside from the
No.
usual.
You do not.
So I imagine the usual definitely would be bubbling to the surface.
Uh-huh.
That is up to you. I'm not going to force you to do that if you don't want to.
She is, I would say she is hanging on by a thread between her and unseen form.
Yeah. Well, it's like partially transformed, like one arm starting to like slowly go up.
Ari,
Can I do that?
I understand you're terrified. Give us 1 scream if it's safe, 2 screams if it is not.
That's crazy.
She's just huddled against the wall,
Yeah.
shivering, not even screaming anymore.
And Neri's like,
Just
I don't know what 0 means.
it's
What
gonna,
does 0 mean?
just gonna crouch down, kind of like tentatively like reach a hand out, hover it over your shoulder for a second, like try to gauge like, do you want to be touched?
she's gonna back away. She's gonna back away a bit.
And slowly lift it back away.
I hear the best way to resolve a panic attack is true love's kiss.
Oh,
Gross.
oh,
Gross.
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Sorry,
What?
sorry. That was out of character.
Rude. All right. Okay, Auri. I have something that's gonna help you, but you might feel a little tingle. You're just gonna let it happen. All right? Do you trust me?
She's not going to shake her head, but she will look at you, just like waiting.
All right. Neri's gonna grab his necklace as I see a small pulse of magic pulse out as he's gonna cast Clam Emotions. Do you
I
resist?
was wondering if that was going to happen.
Whoa, clam motions?
Clam Emotions.
Clam.
You're now a clam. I'm sorry.
Where are the shrimplifications of this?
On that wizard
No, she's
ship.
not going to resist.
Yeah.
She's
So
on that.
the intense fear that was overtaking your body and forcing you to go into the state of shock seems to settle for a bit. It takes a moment for it to overcome you, but eventually you do feel a bit of serenity, though you underlying still know that those emotions are there waiting to creep back out.
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay?
No.
Scream 1
What?
for yes, scream twice for no.
Oh my god.
Lots more, please.
What do you see?
We don't have to talk
Uh,
about that right now. Just what can I do to help you right now?
I actually wasn't the bowl that was bad.
So what was in it?
What is it?
Yes and no.
What's in you?
It was. I saw my mother, like my birth mother,
Oh
Huh?
So what's in you?
goodness.
who Montimore and Ellia. I'm not sure if you two know this, and Neri, I think you do know this. She is not alive,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
and it was nice. And at
No.
first, it was wonderful, and then
And then it went wrong.
through no fault of that bowl,
Hmm.
Did you relive your worst memory?
you saw your mom?
Oh yeah.
I did see her. It was so nice, but then
Mm.
I don't know what that bowl does, and I don't think it's. I don't. The bowl isn't what's making me. Oh,
Yeah.
Do you think it's safe enough for one of us to try it?
yes,
I
genuinely.
I think I'll
want-
pass.
I want
But
to as well.
I learned what these markings are about.
Oh, yikes. Do you want?
And I do not like the answer.
Hey, Aurora, what are you doing?
Just looking.
Can you
Oh
look
my
from
God.
a distance for now?
Maybe.
Hmm. What's Ellia looking like right now, as well as I'm peeping out of the corner
She
of my eye?
is really looking at this. The moment that you mentioned that you saw your mom, she's like Her face kind of went pale, and she's like
Mhm.
even more interested in looking now.
I
Mm.
think it is worth someone else looking. However,
Yeah,
as soon as this spell is over, I might need to or end up
Everything-
letting it out.
Everything done to this town is with the intention to scare and terrify us. Somehow I doubt that bowl of blood is any different.
perhaps.
But it was so nice at first. That was my mom was in there, and
You let your guard down. And it seeped into you without resistance.
no,
You wanna-
she wouldn't lie to me. It was my mom.
Your mother is dead.
Montimore, I don't think this is the time.
I need to be as
glow a very pale white, almost blue.
I need to be as straight with you as possible. Whatever you saw in there could not have been your mother. Aurora grabs her. What you saw in there could not have been your mother, because as you just told us, she has been dead for a long time.
I think it might be worth looking at it still anyway, so
Unless
we
this
know
bull
what's
somehow
happening.
magically does time travel.
It could be
Maybe it lets you speak with the dead.
or it could be pulling on your memories.
Aurora is going to put her foot onto your chest, Montimore, and then
Hey.
kick as hard as she can to push you off of her. So give me a athletics check to resist.
Okay.
Wow.
God damn! Look at that shit.
I'm gonna try to grab her and throw her back from the bowl.
Oh shit!
What is hers? Not bad, homegirl. Not bad. All right.
Want me to make a second roll for my attempt?
Well, that was a shitty roll on her part. So she got a 7 in
Nice.
Oh,
comparison to your 22.
I have a okay. I have a natural +7 to all my athletics.
So
Wow.
she's gonna just like push on your arm, like, let me go, let me go.
What are you trying to do?
I want to see my dad or my mom. If it lets you see your dead parents, then I want to see that.
From what we're hearing from Auri, it's not a good thing.
But this is
From what I heard from Ari, it sounds like a great thing.
a pool that lets you travel dimensions, though, isn't it?
Look at Ari right now and tell me that seeing her mom was the best thing that happened to her.
She got the truth, and I want the truth. That's what I want, so that's why I want to go in. If the
I
truth
also
hurts,
want to
then
go
so
in.
be it. But if I could get any of the truth out of that bowl, then I want it.
That's fair.
You're not promised the truth.
Then let me go in. Obviously, she's not hurt, traumatized, sure, but like, if I could come back out fine, but I'm crying tears, it's better than me not ever finding out.
I also agree with Aurora. There's so
You
much
just want to
questions
stick your
over
head
there.
in the bowl.
No, that's
So
not
what?
just it.
No, I'm talking to
Oh.
the girl.
Oh, sorry, I got confused.
No, you. You just want to stick your head in the bowl.
Ellia.
Oh, me?
Yes. You're the
No.
girl.
If they let you see your parents, then I want to see my mom as well. I left her without a word so many years ago. I know she's dead by now.
We
Humans can't live
don't
that long.
know if that's what the bowl does.
I know what the bowl does. I've studied it. I've read it. It lets you look into other dimensions. I spent many centuries of my life in another dimension. I should be fine. You said it before. My mind isn't working that correct. So maybe it's not going to affect me the same way it's going to affect you guys as well. So please, let me try. I just
Okay.
want to say goodbye to her.
If they want to, then it's their decision to make, but what if it doesn't show you your parents? What if it shows you something else?
What if it shows you
But-
something worse?
It's the fact that I'll never know. That hurts more than knowing.
No, I think I'm starting to understand why Umbra's so interested in this.
Montimore sighs, lets go of Aurora, and steps away. Suit yourself. If you get into danger, I warned you.
Aurora's gonna step aside and let Ellia go first.
Maybe.
Are you sure?
It's fine. You seem like you have a bit more uncertainty, and I feel like you would enjoy that air being cleared sooner. I feel like I know what waits for me on the other side.
Okay.
Does this church have any confessionals to raid?
There are different confessionals under each of the gods. So you can tell that each confessional is dedicated to what each god would be about. And then there's like a general like priest confession that would probably be like right here where you're standing.
Yeah, that's what he's looking for.
He feels a need to look at confessionals.
All right. I will stick my head in. Then
Sploosh.
just
All
without
right.
Be
hesitation.
careful.
Well, kiddos, entertain yourselves while I take Ellia on a ride.
Yay! Oh, you had fun.
Holy fuck.
I want to do it out of character, but I don't know if Neri would in character.
I mean, I think we all want to do it
We
out
all
of character.
really want to.
I mean, Auri would genuinely vouch for doing it because she does not blame the bull for what just happened.
Mm-hmm.
What's Ari's smash main?
Oh yeah, we got to quiz you as well. Quick, what's your smash main?
Ooh, Ari's smash main.
Also, I'm pausing the recording. Remind me to unpause it.
The
We are
fuck
now
is this?
unpaused. Begin your monologue.
What the fuck?
It's Uncle Ruckus.
We were cooking with red. Don't mind us.
Okay.
So, in a much less violent fashion, the blood around Ellia's head begins to separate very almost like water just running down like it would in a shower. The blood seems to let go of Ellia's head, and she lifts her head up, and she doesn't panic like Arya.
Mm-hmm.
What did you see?
I saw someone whose death I couldn't get over, and I spoke with him. He's not mad at me. He told me to live on, so I think that's what I'm going to do.
I see.
Putting one and one together.
I
Is this some sort of communion with the dead?
believe so, because I saw him die in front of me. His death haunted me for days, weeks. But to learn that he didn't hold it against me for letting him die, that was all I needed.
I see.
I think it can provide you closure. I don't know what you saw there, Ari. I'm really sorry. But for me, it was what I needed.
I'm glad it helped you at least.
Still want to go
Just-
see a dead body, Aurora?
Chills over there and sits down.
She's gonna look at you with a side eye, and she's gonna dip her head in.
Time for Julian to go to a voice call by himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, here I go.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So what should we
Sketch
talk
news
about while we
recording.
wait for Julian to finish with Julian?
Oh, that's a tough
Oh,
one.
he's finishing in Julian? What?
Sketch
Yeah,
should you
no,
restart the
Julian's
recording?
playing with himself.
Yo, that's
what do you say,
crazy.
Sasha?
Sketch, should you restart the recording?
Oh, yes, it is recording.
Okay.
Yeah,
good.
yo, that's crazy. He's playing with himself.
This is being recorded, Corn.
Yeah.
I mean, did it hear me say the same thing?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Important
Good.
He
NPC
needs-
go to NPC chat under
Yeah,
jail.
he needs someone to help him now, so one of you guys should help him.
Desperately tempted to go like at everyone. Look at Julian roleplaying by himself in jail.
We need a spy.
Hold on, I have a spy. Hey,
Oh yeah,
I
Corn,
have my
you
alt
missed.
account.
You
I
missed
have my
cooking
alt
with
account.
Red as well. Okay, welcome
Oh,
back.
no,
That's
he's
crazy.
back.
Never mind.
Did you
All
enjoy
right.
playing with yourself?
I did. I had to do some mental processing for how Aurora would realistically come back out of this.
Fair, honestly.
Oh,
Did you make a
so
wisdom
did it involve
save?
touching?
What's up?
Jesus
Huh?
fucking Christ.
Okay, I'm done.
Show
Corn,
me on the
please.
doll where she touched you.
So after some mental processing, I think Aurora sticks her head out, and though it takes a moment, you guys realize that her face is red, and that's because she was crying so much.
Oh.
And once her head is out, a couple tears still ring out, and then she's like, "I think I'm done," and then she's gonna start walking,
That's fair.
Mhm.
and then she's
Yeah.
gonna sit down.
Mm-hmm. And Harry's quietly gonna exchange glances with Montimore, then look at the bowl.
He sighs and looks and just like
Oh no.
looks away, letting you do it.
I thought you might do it. What do you think,
Considering
Ari?
I was trying to stop people from doing it, I probably deserve to go last.
You want to do it?
I mean, I'm not going to lie. The temptation has been there the whole time.
Like, I now at this point, I feel like I'm just gonna be being left out. You know, FOMO.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
Who said that?
Rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first.
Just
You're no fun. All right, are you gonna be good without me for a minute?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll for encounter, so while Neri's in there, there's a dragon that just burst in the window.
no. Here, pet the
That's
dog.
crazy. Yo, so true. Pet the dog.
I'm here, little
dog is
predator.
Let's go.
Oh,
Oh my
finally.
What? Real?
I'm here.
So
You like my funny?
Neri, there's no other way to describe this. Neri slinks out of the ball.
That's crazy.
Like
you okay?
Neri seems to like fall forward onto the bowl and slide out. His face slides out as his body begins to roll back as a result of it.
I am going to
That's
grab him
crazy.
and sit him upright.
They are oddly sloppy and sticky.
All right, Julia. What kind of check should I make to determine how I am?
Wisdom.
Conscious?
Wisdom save.
Oh, not wisdom. I'm good at that.
Saving throw, you say?
Oh yeah, you're good at wisdom. I have a 4. I have an 18 in wisdom, and I
have
1.
What are you guys talking about?
I mean,
have a
if you are wanting to do this, then just like roll a d20 for emotional state and set your own DC.
Yeah.
Imagine needing a wisdom save. This can't be me. I have the lowest wisdom, and I didn't even need to do a wisdom save. I've been
No.
balling.
Yeah, I'm gonna say a 10 is a fail-ish.
That's a 13.
Yeah. That's a 13. That's still not enough after what happened. Yeah, you take Neri out, and there is also no other way to describe it. Half his face looks like kinda melted. You touch it, and it's like covered in this glowing bluish ooze. And then
I somehow
the two.
that shouldn't be melting your face off.
Oh.
Auri, Neri's melting.
Didn't this happen before?
I don't know.
Neri
think so.
slowly flanks over. What did you see?
I saw someone I care about a whole lot. She's still alive.
Wait, what?
What?
Alive?
Yeah.
Was it really this person then?
I think so.
Hey, pull yourself together.
Uh,
Literally.
Oh,
1 moment. Did not mean to roll that to GM.
Is it normal that your face is melting?
My face is what?
your face is melting.
Your
Oh,
face
God.
melted.
Why are you blue?
Hold on. Just give me a minute. I'll be able to patch myself back together. This is normal. Don't worry about it. Just I'm gonna sit in the corner and focus real hard.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go back to my corner. Okay.
Oh, dude, I could
You know what? Actually, it looks more like this.
Long.
A
Neri's
trail
just
of
like, I want to
slime.
belong. But you do belong. No.
Yeah.
Belong.
Neri slime, Neri slime.
Glances
Yeah.
around at everyone else. Looks at Bull. Do I want to be traumatized too?
I mean, you could find closure like me. I wasn't traumatized.
I'm not even sure who I would see.
Maybe you would see red.
That would be the worst thing that could ever possibly happen.
I don't think you'll see him. I have a hunch, but
Yeah.
Yeah, judging by what everyone's saying, I think I know what. Well, I don't know what.
My parents died before I really met them. The only person that's truly close to me is the priest that raised me.
Maybe that's who you'll see.
Yeah.
is it time to get dunked?
Or I could just avoid it altogether. Have you ever noticed I'm slightly bigger than all of you?
Yeah, you're pretty tall.
How tall is Montimore?
A
I
lot.
don't know.
Over 6 feet, I imagine. Maybe 7.
That's crazy.
That's a tall human.
He has tall energy compared to all of us.
Well, I mean, Auri is like anywhere from 6 to 6'2", so.
Yeah. He is taller than Auri energy.
Yeah.
Hands on each side of the bowl, staring into the pool of blood, hesitant.
I just came across random Montimore lore in our
Yeah.
chat.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's crazy. I am curious on how you'll develop Montimore lore, considering I barely have any.
I think it'll be interesting depending on how you answer this question.
Baby jail.
Yo.
Alright. Shall I pause the recording?
Yeah.
Oh, did you actually record your thingy?
Yes, but I have it cut out as its own thing, so I can watch it and take
Oh.
notes myself, but you're not gonna see it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I did the same thing when Julian took me to the anklet zone.
Oh. Speaking of that, I get to peel
You get to pee.
a banana. No, I said I'm going to peel a
You're
banana.
gonna pee a banana.
I'm gonna pee a banana. Don't pee a banana. That's unhealthy.
You
And with
know,
that, I'm gonna pause the recording. Don't pee a banana. Message you sketch. I'm gonna unpause the recording now. It is unpaused.
Okay. Montimore stumbles back from the pot like he's falling backwards and lands on his back.
are you okay?
I need a paper and pen.
I have my
Gives you
notebook and my
paper and
quill.
pen. Yeah, I rip out.
Something.
Okay, you could give it because I'm curious about something else.
Give
And Montimore is gonna draw a symbol very painfully.
what? What
The
painful?
more he
Huh?
draws, the slower he gets.
You good?
And
So-
his eyes narrow and his brow furrows.
You guys see an image of a fish gliding down a waterfall into an underwater paradise.
No.
Oh no!
Oh,
No way. It's real?
I hate everything about this.
I think we all need a minute.
one last thing. Can I do one last thing while this is happening?
Sure.
I pick up kombucha and dunk his head into the pool.
Wait, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's like
All right, let's go.
yeah, it's like
Oh,
the gang's off to the side right now. Just they just
No,
like
no.
run by.
No, I want to know.
Corin instead.
I want to beat him.
All right, the recording will once again be paused. Yippee!
You guys see perhaps maybe even a traumatizing sight of as Amelia sticks the dog.
Why? That's wrong character.
Or sorry, you're right. You're right. As Ellia sticks the dog into this pool of blood, Amelia has her
Wrong
eyes.
character again.
God damn it!
You bring up
Ellia
my
has her
vampire
eyes
character.
overcome with blood, and it seems to cover her eyelids, and she just stops functioning.
Oh. Oh no! Oh
Ugh.
no!
Montimore is not
This is
paying
crazy.
attention to this.
And that's gonna go on for as long as Corin wants.
Take it out.
I think
I just think okay. To be fair, we were just curious. We discussed it while you were peeing. It was
Mhm.
funny.
funny.
I don't think it's gonna last that long. I mean, maybe they'll have a moment to enjoy each other for 5 minutes.
I
Play
mean,
fetch.
isn't it cute that your dog wants to see you most in the world?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's adorable.
It's so fucked up.
Anyways, Montimore, what is that?
Please, no.
I saw.
Don't say it.
I'm not going to say it. I saw a bullshit place and a bullshit person.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
Wasn't outright said, but I'm pretty sure that was the fucker that
Oh, yeah, I'm
cursed
not
me.
It wasn't. You didn't see red. That's good, at least. And now you know who
No,
cursed
I
you.
saw something worse.
Ooh. So we could beat him up, obviously.
I didn't even get a chance.
What's he look like? The guy on the paper?
No, the paper's what he showed me before I came back out.
Hmm.
It was another fucking monster fish. This time purple and scarred.
I see.
Fucking
Aboleth.
Joker ass fish.
It was a Joker ass fish.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't even gonna lie.
What? That's crazy.
Well, if he's the one that cursed you, then I think you know what we all gotta do.
True.
Find him and beat him to the end of his life.
And get him to
Make him
uncurse you,
sashimi.
hopefully, first.
That too.
And we should probably get some anti-curse stuff before then. I don't want to be a fish. I don't think Auri wants to be a fish. I don't think Ellia wants to be a fish.
She still has
No.
blood over her face.
Yeah.
And the worst part about all of this, I really don't want to say it.
It's okay. You're among friends.
I think the upstream is real. We can end session there if that's okay.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Hey, what happens if you shove Missil's head into the pool?
I'm not.
Enough.
No, I'm not doing that.
It's 12 a.m. Let's end session.
I
have work
know,
in the
I
morning.
know, I know.
I
I'm just
have
curious.
work.
I know, Julian. Could you just answer it real quick? I'm just curious.
No.
I think that's a sketch question.
Yeah.
Head
Oh,
too big.
Head too big.
I mean, that's a
Big.
good point. How are you going to get his head in?
We don't have to
Ed.
end session. We just think that'd be a good place to end it.
Yeah.
I think it's a
The
very funny
upstream is
question.
real.
Yeah.
It's a cliffhanger saying
Giving
the
head.
upstream is real.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm so glad none of you heard what I just said. Thank God.
Thank you for interrupting my dramatic moment with a kombucha moment.
I'm
It's
so
so
sorry.
true.
I'm sorry.
All right. So we'll end session there.
Aww.
Let me follow this back. Firstly, I do want to apologize for how long all these solo sessions take.
Yeah.
But
Worth.
Yeah.
Worth.
I
Worth.
would like to believe that each and every one of them were worth it.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Although I have to say, okay, I'll bring this up later. It's shit posty.
Oh my god. Why? What did you hope kombuchas was a bit more?
No, it's not. It's completely unrelated to that.
I see.
No, it's something
Well-
that we discussed later.
I have a question for Sasha. What did Montimore think about seeing half transformed Auri?
Is that what we saw?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't really describe it. You just said like your eyes were glowing.
Well, I mean, sketch kind of also like
Yeah, I popped the idea.
yeah.
I
I was
got
like,
really
yeah.
glossed over. I heard it. It just
Montimore
got
was on
really
his
glossed over.
streak of being like, it's too harmful for the environment, aka us.
The environment.
It meant
Montimore wasn't really phased. He assumed each of you had something fucky going on with you.
Yeah, we all do.
no, I didn't. No, we don't.
So
You're the worst, Ellia.
No, I'm not.
we're gonna go through real quick and do the questions really fast.
Yippee.
Okay.
I fell down and cried.
I'm gonna roll a d4 in my head, aka I'm just gonna pick one of you randomly to go first. Sasha.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
I liked meeting Scary. That was a fun bit.
Mm-hmm.
And
Scary was cute. I like Scary.
starting the investigation, and then chilling with each of my friends while one of us was doing 30 minutes of solo time.
Yeah,
So true.
Great.
Specifically, Sketch doing 30 to 40 minutes of solo time.
Yeah,
Mine.
Sketch had a lot to get through.
I was back out. I was out of there in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I gave Julian
I was out there.
extra
Not
slice.
even 10 minutes. That was like
Yeah.
5 minutes. That couldn't have been long.
I heard
So the
you.
thing
Yeah.
is about so much of this is the first two ultimately just affects your own personal story. The second two is going to change the entirety of the campaign.
Yep.
That's crazy.
We
It's
talked with
very
living people.
interesting that it happened like that.
Mhm.
I realized that I need to write more Montimore stuff to have
I will
lore.
take it. I will always take it. Late is better than never, baby. Give me that lore.
Do I just need to make up more shit about the natural order? Because you,
Yeah.
Okay.
Or any
I-
connections that you have, any
Yeah.
friends that I can throw at you.
Yeah,
Hell,
Julian.
Alright.
throw in some shit about Red with some people he scammed or maybe even helped.
I will build you a full personnel layout and descriptions of each person in the order of the natural order,
Yeah.
or whatever the fuck is called. I'm gonna call it the code of natural order.
The order of order. The ooh.
The natural order of the
Ooh.
natural order.
What are you looking forward to?
I am looking forward to saving this town and beating up a necromancer.
Yay.
Fuck yeah, fuck necromancers. What do you think could be improved?
Giving us a fair warning of at least an estimation of how long this little session is going to take. Because we're just
To be
waiting.
honest, I didn't know that we would get there. I didn't think I would drop a hint that like go to church.
Yeah.
But that's
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 fair.
fair. That's fair.
I personally wanted to save church for later. They're the ones who ran in here.
Yeah. Team
Yeah,
Ellie.
church. Take me to church.
To be honest, I didn't even expect you to stay in this town.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you guys were gonna go do the other quest.
No, this is our main quest.
No, this is.
No, not the
Oh
main.
yeah,
Get
this is a
addicted to it.
massive fucking
Julian.
like sidetrack, isn't it?
If we come across a side quest, we're going to do it.
No, I thought you guys were gonna go look for the girl.
What girl?
The
The
girl
girl-
that got outcasted.
Yeah. But the others,
was
the
an
other
outcast
I
guys
forgot
are
about her.
the other guys are looking for clues there, so we're looking for clues here. Efficiency.
Fair enough. I suppose fair enough.
I don't even know about this girl. I don't remember that
Yeah.
part.
It's
Oh,
in
Yeah.
the
well,
notes.
there was a guy. You guys, I think you like went
I
up to
remember
some
him.
guy and you were like, "Ever heard of the upstream?" And then they were like, "Wait, that's
Oh,
actually really
yeah.
funny." That's what that guy, that wizard, said before he fucking cursed our entire village, and then we kicked a girl out because she knew something about it.
I thought you said they had nothing to do with the upstream.
No, she seemed. I might be giving it away.
Wow. She's-
What I
crazy.
remember from when we first got here and we talked about the guy in the robes is that he had no relation to searching for the upstream at all.
Hey man. I mean, who knows? Who knows? I do.
I remember what it was that at the very least it wasn't red.
It wasn't red, at least. Yeah. I feel like Montimore would have a bigger reaction if they had mentioned the upstream. And I don't remember having a bigger reaction. So you could be gaslighting me.
Mm-hmm.
We do have the power
Is
of
there
recording.
is there a retcon we need to know about, Julian?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Don't worry
Cool.
about it. Upstream.
The
Go to
upstream.
sketches.
I love streaming.
I'm gonna roll a 1d3 in my head to determine who goes next. Corn.
Yo.
Oh, hi. I guess we're going to do that way. Yeah, it was fun. I had a lot of fun. My favorite part of the session, I genuinely, okay, it's actually, so my favorite part of the session actually wasn't the blood pool trauma. It was something a lot stupider. I just really, really, really liked
You
everyone's
really loved
reactions.
enjoying kombucha down the fucking well.
I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. You have no idea how much joy that brought me.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. Favorite moment from another character. I like, seeing other people's reactions coming out from the trauma pool. That was really nice. I like seeing everyone traumatized. I think it's funny how I'm the one that came out pretty unscathed. And no, stop saying that. And anyways, I'm looking forward to. I'm enjoying continuing the quest.
Personally, some of these solo sessions, I really wish everyone else was there.
Yeah, I wish I was there
Some of
for
these were
all of
kind of
them.
heat.
I want to watch.
Yeah.
I think we deserve to have some out of character knowledge.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay!
Do we
Well,
want
if you
to?
want, we could reenact all of the solo sessions right now.
Wow.
Right
God.
now,
Do we have another 2 hours?
go
I don't
die.
have another 2
Okay,
hours.
how about we give small
rather-
tidbits about our
I'd rather
thingies.
Yeah,
My
you know what?
pinky
That'll
toe.
be question number 5. Is tell us a little bit about what happened in your solo session.
I got closure.
Not good enough.
Cool.
Give us
With
more.
who?
Your mother.
Wrong.
Dear old dad.
No, it's
No.
actually
All
What
right.
the fuck?
Murmur.
it was with my it was with one of the fellow students that was raised along with me, who was like the older
Crazy.
brother to me
It
that I
sounds
watched.
like it sounds like you got heckin' murdered. What was he
Yeah.
like?
He was just genuinely happy that I survived and want to get out of here. That's
Right.
it.
Man, what I should have done is I should have pulled you into the solo chat to ask the question and then brought you back. That's what I should have done. To not spoil what the
That's-
question's about.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it was really funny when I got closure with your mom, though, isn't it? I
Yeah,
love her a
true.
lot.
Alright. Sasha, tell us about yours.
Montimore was standing above an abyss surrounded by waterfalls. Curious. And there was some fucker in the same cloaks that Red wears. And when he took off his cloak, it revealed it was a purple fish with fucking Joker stars. And he was the one who cursed me, probably. And I threatened to punch the shit out of him. And then he showed me a symbol.
Wow.
Why did you server mute me? Sorry.
Fuck you,
Fun.
that's why.
Oh.
Fun fact, you were not the only one with waterfall.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
Everyone had the exact same scene.
Yeah.
Alright. So that wasn't the upstream. Good.
No, that
I
was
was gonna
not
be
the other.
pissed.
No, it was not that deep. Though it's funnier if Montimore thinks it's the upstream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one
Yeah.
else has said
The
they saw
upstream is
waterfall.
real.
Oh,
Okay.
should I elaborate a bit of kombucha scene?
Go on.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, they just played. That's it.
Cool.
Hi.
Hi. That's it.
Sketch.
Oh, yo, it's me. Thing I liked. I think saying the solo scene is cheating. So, I liked Scary and then interacting with her. I want to be friends with her. And I will be very sad if she is still in baby jail by the end of this.
Baby jail.
Yeah,
Woo!
we don't like baby jail.
I love baby jail.
Also, like starting to foreshadow a bit more about what's going on with why Neri's a little bit fucked up. We'll get more into that next time. I get to finally show one of my silly doodles. I am also looking forward to hearing more about the others of what the others saw in character as well. Thing that can be improved. I got no nuts. Sucks to suck. Am I forgetting anything else?
Yeah, you want to go into detail about your scene?
Yes. Yeah. Neri saw his adoptive war criminal mom. She's very cool. Usually, sometimes, not always. They butted heads a bit over Neri thinking war crimes are no longer cool. But overall, 50% wholesome, 50% ominous foreshadowing of they will probably be a problem for us in the future.
That's crazy.
And then
Yeah.
finally, the one I've been writing the most about.
Yeah.
Ray.
Hi. I can tell you have put a lot of work into Auri's story for me.
I hope it's good.
Yeah, did you also
So
audibly?
far, I love it.
Yeah, did you also audibly hear Julian rubbing his hands when you were doing your solo session?
No, he managed
Aw.
to keep that hidden.
Strength.
Because
I'm going to go into a bit more in depth with what I liked about my solo scene, which was how it started very sweet and like, oh, everything's so great. This is nice. Oh. And then it turns into utter terror, and I rolled a 1,
Nice.
which does
That's
mean the
crazy.
very next chance Ari gets, she will rage.
Yup. Emotional stability is at 0.
What do you
Locked.
Yes.
mean you're gonna rage?
What'd you say?
What do you mean you're gonna rage?
Yeah.
She is still barbarian.
I'm gonna eat your
Yes.
ass.
Favorite moment from another play.
Neri melting was funny.
He
It
is
was
still
pretty funny.
melting. Please
Yeah.
help him.
Ari can't even help herself right now.
Yeah.
Someone else do it. Also, yeah. Kombucha being
Abuse.
thrown into the well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny. You gotta admit it. It's really funny.
It was very funny. I wouldn't love it if he hated it, but since Kombucha loves it, it's funny.
Yeah.
Just looking like wee splat.
What you looking forward to?
My next rage.
Mm-hmm.
It's very nice.
And God, Ari has learned the exact truth behind the markings on her face, and
That's crazy. Are you gonna go tell us
in the
what they
long
are?
term, what I'm looking forward to, because I now have a lot of questions for the king.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But otherwise,
Yippee.
she, what's she? She now thinks she's the opposite of a god.
The devil from the
Or
Bible?
perhaps she still thinks she's a god and is just also like the kind that just, kills everything and it's against the mortals.
Well, quick question for the table. Would you
What's up?
guys like a DM summary of everyone's solo sessions to get a bit more like in depth?
Heck yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. I'm just gonna go. Well, I'll go in order that they happened. So we started with Ari. Um, Ari was asked the question of who, alive or dead, do you want to see most in the world? She answered her mother. In which she did in fact meet her mother in this strange glass pane world. They began to reconnect. She asked about her dad. They began to talk about life, death, what the afterlife was like, and begin to commune. Almost, it's been years. They've had a lot to catch up on, and ultimately, Ari came to ask the question of why the monster inside me. And it was revealed Ari's mother was part of the shadow cult that was going to summon the unseen king to the
Oh.
world, and ultimately chickened out of the ritual that would have summoned the unseen king to kill the world. When the unseen king was successfully summoned, they trapped the unseen king in Ari's body, using the markings on her face by carving a knife into it.
Oh.
Well,
Ouch.
she was a baby, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a baby. So they used a
Like-
knife to cut in a entrapment sigil on Ari's face and
We
trap
love
the unseen
carving
beast in
babies.
her. Like,
Man,
Not
the
even.
cult of tapestries is fucked up.
Yeah.
I
True.
know it's so fucked. So yeah. After that, Ari woke up in a panic, unable to accept the truth.
Mhm.
Next was Ellia. Ellia went in, and out of the many people that she wanted to see, she went in thinking she wanted to see her mother, but in reality, she wanted to see her brother. In which she came to him, and immediately Ellia was like, "I'm so sorry that we couldn't have made it out together to escape the Feywild." And Ymir, her brother, was like, "I am just glad that one of us got out. Ultimately, I do think that it was better that one of us did. And if one of us turned back, we probably both would have been stuck. So I'm happy that you got out." Ultimately, they came to terms with the fact that his death was okay, and they parted ways, having met satisfaction.
I'm gonna give you a little bit of NPC insight too.
Yo,
Aurora.
Oh.
With Aurora, she went in and she saw her own mother. And ultimately, it started with "It's so good to see you. I missed you so much." But it's been so recent to her that her mother died that she ultimately broke down and realized that her own mother's death, she believes, is her own fault.
Mhm.
And after her mother trying to console her, she just could not accept the fact that she couldn't come to terms to save her city or her parents or even herself. And that's when she fell out.
We have 3 moms in this batch.
Next was Neri. Neri saw their adoptive mother, in which they had a big debate about "It's good to see you. I thought you were dead. Oh my god, this is crazy. I'm glad that you're alive." And they ultimately agreed and disagreed on a couple of things, primarily with how Neri used to be that aforementioned war criminal,
Mm-hmm.
and how Neri is now part ways between accepting godhood and no longer being who he used to be.
Mm-hmm.
They inevitably came to a conclusion that while they are not against each other, they are not necessarily with each other either. So they shared their both current interests, revealing the portal to his adoptive mother, who seems to have developed an interest in the idea, and ultimately they split off from there.
Yeah.
Imagine having mommy issues couldn't be me. Both parents are dead.
That's crazy.
I don't have
lastly-
mommy issues.
And lastly was Montimore, who, out of everyone who he wanted to see most in life or death, he realized he wanted to see the person who bestowed his curse upon him. Thus, he was met with this individual with a cut smile, glowing yellow eyes, and a purple, fishy face.
Joker
At
ass
first,
fish.
they did not
Did he
recognize
really-
each other.
Really just fish Joker.
I know, it's Fish Joker. At first, they didn't recognize each other, but ultimately, after he asked about the upstream, Montimore made the other individual realize that Montimore is one of the ones he cursed. And when Montimore grew angry, the individual revealed a symbol that caused Montimore to have a extreme reaction and ultimately taking them out of their portal.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a bit more of
upstream.
an in-depth dive as to what all just happened.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Welcome
With that
to
in
the
mind,
upstream.
I would just like to say thank you for your patience. This has been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm really glad
very
you're
glad that we have to have a session after so long of me being out of it.
Yep. It was worth the wait, if I do say so myself.
I had fun.
I
Yes.
did too.
Amazing.
I have a couple of things to say. Firstly, to Ray, oh my god, thank God, it's finally over. You finally have the truth. Thank Christ. I was trying not to give it away so fast, but I finally found a good excuse. Thank God. Please take it. Take it out of my hands. Oh my god, explore it, celebrate it, enjoy it. I love it.
Yippee!
Thank you, and you're welcome.
To Sasha.
Yeah.
Holy shit, please give me more lore. Oh my god, I beg of you. Holy shit, if I could do more stuff with Montimore, I promise this would be a whole lot cooler for you. Please, 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 please.
Okay,
Hey.
I'm sorry.
If you want some tie-ins, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I don't know how to tie Montimore into anyone because
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. Had Emmy not dropped, I would have tied your backstories together.
and that probably would have worked.
Yeah.
Because the idea was, and I can reveal this now since they're not planning on joining the game again,
Mhm.
is Emmy's Drake's brother stole his inheritance by
Mhm.
framing Drakes for murder,
As he does.
and used the inheritance to try and become an all-powerful god.
Oh.
We gotta kill that guy.
And eventually he would have crossed paths with the individual that cursed Montimore, and their goals would have aligned.
Mm.
That's concerning.
I won't reveal how they would have aligned, but it would have been interesting to say the least.
Yeah.
Sus.
I have the world's shittiest connection with you, technically, Sasha. It's kind of bad, though.
I think it's very interesting. Oh yeah, right. I didn't finish my points.
Yeah.
Sketch.
Yes, hello.
That's right. Number 3, sketch. Holy crap. I love roleplaying Lilium. Holy shit.
Yep, let's do that more.
Tired, depressed mom. Favorite mom.
Good mom.
I love her.
Me too. I love her dynamic with Neri already.
I really hope she came across how I hoped she
Yeah.
would, where she's supposed to be this tragic
Yeah,
hero.
she's trying to be cool. She's not.
Yeah.
I know it.
And then Ellia.
Hi.
Keep doing what you're doing. I got more surprises for you in store.
That's crazy. I'm just chilling, man. I'm using this as my chill game because my Sunday games are kind of wacky.
This is
This is the
chill.
game where you get all the personal lore shoved in your face and you just gotta suffer through it, baby.
because I don't get personal lore in my Sundays game because we're doing a module. The most lore I got is I'm from a city that disappeared.
I do too much personal lore. I'm a sucker for it.
Yeah.
It's
No,
a
that's
good
fair.
thing to be a sucker for, if you ask me.
I don't know who
Yeah.
this villain is, but I'm gonna call him Euchre.
Nice.
That's crazy.
That's his name now.
Yeah. That's funny. Oh yeah, what I wanted to say. What the fuck did I want to say earlier? I can't even remember.
Wait, no,
I
his
have
name is
memory
Purple
issues.
Herring.
Mhm.
So true.
Purple herring.
The purple herring.
Purple is always evil.
Euchre is a card game that
Yeah.
focuses on the Joker.
Yes, it is.
Anyways, I'm gonna go find other ways to launch kombucha into the stratosphere.
Nice.
Yay.
I have a couple of solutions. Have you
Yeah.
heard of the peasant catapult?
Oh no.
Yes, I want to get catapult really badly. No, we were making a joke earlier about how Ellia's new weapon's gonna be a golf club, so she
Yeah.
can yeet.
Oh, I'm still recording. That's cool.
Oh,
Should we
Oh,
leave it at
great.
that? Yeet. Yeet.